Anyway, so if I remember correctly, where we last left off, Redden is bringing back a very conspicuous twisted piece of metal from Telescope to his room.
Yep.
Laura's out in the middle of the fucking... Oh, yeah, before we start, I do have a bit of retconning I need to do for all of you to hear.
God, oh lord. Here we go.
So, serious thoughts. Kind of fucking dumb of me, but I'm going to be changing Barnabas's little camp there. It's going to be at the base of the mountain, and it will be a lot smaller, consisting of only 3-4 tents, maybe, and one little prefab shack.
Okay, that
And
actually sounds a lot more reasonable.
The prefab shack is just filled with Vox encryption and caster gear and the like. So, actual spy shit. Anyway, so yeah, that's the camp. So, with that out of the way, again, Redden's going back to his room with the twisted piece of metal. Laura's out in the middle of the fucking jungle. Conrad is standing in the middle of a bungalow with a bunch of conspicuous dead bodies. And Syl just dimension doored through to Barnabas's camp with a goon under her arm. Fit to interrogate him.
Just to be sure we're on the same page, so I haven't got Alerving to autopilot me back home.
Not yet, no.
Oh dear.
So, who would like to go first?
Oh lord, here we go.
First dibs. Whoever calls first dibs gets it.
I'll do it because I'm curious about what's gonna happen.
We'll do Laura's scene first. Now, Laura, you're in the middle of the woods. Do you have survival or whatever the fuck this skill's called?
Pulling up my character sheet.
Right.
I already opened it and it's not loading. 1 second, I gotta reopen it. Ah!
Fucking
Do you know your perception off top?
My perception is either 48 or 50, straight up.
It's a perception skill.
Okay.
It's 53. My perception is 53.
It's a weird, odd number, but I will let that slide.
I'm looking at it right now.
So that I don't have a brain aneurysm, dealing with you first. I would like you to make me a perception check or a survival check if you have it.
I think I have that. No, I have it at known, so it would be it's pretty much a 50-50 at this point. Okay. Here we go. And roll. Oh! Okay.
Set in the dice box and you get down there. Okay, so, yeah, no, you know exactly where the fuck you are. You're about, I'd say, 200-ish kilometers from Barnabas's camp, and roughly 300 or so away from the resort. Because you're, like, at the edge by where the bank is, so you'd have to walk diagonally in either direction to get there, as the crow flies. Now, mind you, it is the middle of the night, you have no vehicle transportation, and your Vox is not got enough juice to actually push out any signals to contact anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I've only got a microbead, so...
Yeah. So, what is your plan?
I think my plan... Didn't they say that they'd come and pick me up?
No, they did not.
Oh, okay.
They did not ever mention that.
Of course they did. Okay. So, I suppose I'm going to have to on-foot this... Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna start heading back toward the Barnabas's camp in that direction. Following along the river.
You're on an island.
The island. You know what I mean?
Well, an archipelago to be more exact.
Oh, crap.
Anyway. So, can you roll me another, I guess, survival if that works to see if you can kind of at least pinpoint generally where Barnabas's camp is and you don't walk in circles or anything?
Alright. Okay.
I flew from that direction, so it should be in that direction somewhere, and you set off.
Yep.
Alright. You're gonna be a little while, so you have a bit of walking to do. But, I will get back to you in a moment, and when I do, remind me to make you roll a die of fate. As I don't know if I will remember or not.
What? You, for me, it cut out briefly. What did you say?
Remind me when I get back to you to roll a die of fate.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Okay, who's up next?
Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, so it's the middle of the night. Security forces are switching off day and night shifts. The guys on day shift are going to go get fucked up and then sleep, and the guys coming off of their other shift, or going on to their new shift, are fresh-faced, their armor's all cleaned, and you have a big conspicuous hunk of metal that's too big to hide in your clothes.
Oh, shit. And it's the middle of the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where am I again exactly?
If I remember correctly, you're still standing smack dab at the top of the observatory.
Oh, fuck. And there's no way I can basically, like, Assassin's Creed style jump and land safely.
You could roll an agility check for it, but you take a -10 because you're holding a very bulky, weird object.
You don't have catfall?
I don't have catfall.
No, he does
I don't think anybody has catfall.
I do.
No one.
I
Bad
do.
Things will happen, Jason.
I do.
Well, you're not going to fall from a 2-story drop anytime soon, I think, so we're good.
Hopefully.
Oh, wait, what I'm saying, I can just telekinetic control myself down. What am I thinking? I have
Ooh, that's a good idea. All right.
pseudo flight, basically.
So you want to levitate yourself down?
If
I will give you one helpful bit of advice.
I was gonna say I'm gonna levitate the piece down, then myself.
Okay, just one helpful bit of advice.
Okay.
You distinctly remember that it's open to the public when the evening is here.
Yeah.
I wonder when the door will open.
You already said it's in the middle of the night, so it's probably already open.
Does that mean you're gonna go? You're gonna go look? And actually look at the fucking door?
Well, I'm on. Yeah, sure. I'm on top of
Because you
it.
can't see it from where you're standing.
Yeah.
It's basically just a tall observatory structure, like 2 stories tall. You can see straight through the metal grates that you're standing on through to the door.
I'm gonna just peer in.
So remember I said these doors use keypads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, normally it's a green color, ready to accept the card.
Yeah.
It's red.
Oh,
The door is
wow.
locked out.
I wonder why.
I don't know, maybe some maniac pulled the fire alarm earlier today?
True. So since that's locked, so peering down at the side of the building, there is like a safe place for me to land without being spotted, right?
Opposite of the window that you were sneaking across, you know, like the window where the kid saw you, opposite that, like the other side, there is just the outer lying of the forest and the plains and the like, and the big mountain rising in the distance. So theoretically, as long as they don't have a perimeter guard, you won't be noticed.
Yeah,
That's saying a lot, though.
that was my next question. Is there any visible cameras or guards from this position?
Why don't you roll me a perception check?
That's what I was waiting for. All right. 33 perception. Fuck. It looks okay.
Yeah, no, Redden does not see the floating Tau hover fucking drone.
What? All right.
So yeah, it looks clear to you. You look good. You're good.
Yeah. So
Again, Redden.
that leaves
fucks
me
up.
on the outside. So peering back at the other side, the side with the window, what
Mhm.
can I see?
I don't know if I described the room to you before, but essentially what it was it looked kind of like a ballroom, right? Like a big room for dancing, but it had a bunch of tables and shit shoved into it to serve as a makeshift dining hall.
Yeah.
Now all of the tables have been pulled away and along the back by the window there to form kind of like a concession area, and there are nobles dancing.
Is there anyone by the windows?
There is one sullen-looking Voidborn who looks super fucking bored staring out into the night. Like, he looks like he's dying of boredom. He looks so fucking bored that a Chaos Invasion would be more interesting than the shit he's dealing with right now.
Oh.
He looks really fucking bored. He's just staring out into the dark.
Oh,
Almost like
no.
he's waiting for something. He looks like he's dying of boredom.
Is there any plants?
Not as high as up at not as high up as you are.
Yeah, but okay, is there any plants that he can see?
Well, yeah, there's a whole fucking forest out there, Redden.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, damn it, that's the way I want to go down. Shit. So if I were to go down that way, wait.
You'd have to roll a very difficult stealth check to beat him.
Yeah, I figured.
Again, it looks like he's waiting for something.
Probably. Let me look at what my powers do.
Well, I'm waiting on you because I don't know how long that's going to take. Conrad, do you have any declared actions?
Okay.
Since I know
Same
you
thing
probably
as
want to get the
before?
fuck out of that currently, half exploded cabana. That's the word.
Yeah, same thing as before. It's basically going to be let Lurvian take over, probably exit through the underside of the cabana, and then sneak our way back to someplace more safe, conspicuous.
Okay.
Also, am I still covered in gore?
Well, it would not be very hard for you to just unlatch your legs and kind of take a dip to wash most of it off. None of it's really sticky yet. It's all fresh.
Good. Because I think it's easier to explain being wet than being covered in gore.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically...
Can I ask Magnus a question?
You can.
Magnus, do you see the Voidborn over there?
What? What? No, I don't. Oh, what? 1 second. You kind of feel the poking in your gray matter. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's... Once I get down, he's gonna see me and alert someone. Can you get him to turn around for me?
Have you tried being sneakier?
I can be with the proper equipment, which I don't have.
Oh, come on! It's an adventure! What's the point of having an adventure if you don't deal with the problems you have with the tools you have?
What about with friends I have?
As much as I would love to help you, I'm currently on the other side of the planet.
Damn it.
And I don't really feel like expending it myself any more than I have to tonight, as, well, long story short, shit's kind of fucked over here.
Damn it.
And with that, Magnus rips your consciousness out of your head for a second to let you see through his eyes.
Oh, this
Yes.
is...
And he goes, "This is why." And there's a extremely large, towering black monolith in front of him.
Oh.
Magnus, what is that?
If it's what I think it is, it's why the Tau are so interested in this world. But it's just a theory I'll have to prove later. Suffice to say, I'm a little preoccupied right now.
I would like to hear this theory later. Please and
When
thank
me
you.
and Barnabas get back.
All right.
Till then, you're on your own. Your consciousness snaps back into your own head.
Well, so I guess the game plan is to levitate the object, myself down, and possibly erasure him if I fail the stealth.
Okay.
Oh god, that's like, oh, that's a lot of willpower checks.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So?
Let's start with telekinetic control the item.
Okay. Roll it.
Ooh, plus 20. Thank you. 100.
Oof.
I can.
Take that.
I think that makes it.
Does that make it?
Yeah, because I'm
I guess it
only
would be easy because you're just doing a little object too.
Yeah, it's and yeah, rating 1 adds another plus 20.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So you'd make that.
Oh
so
god.
you managed to levitate it to the ground without people noticing.
But
The shiny piece of metal floating.
Okay.
Next part.
Time for this combo willpower stealth roll, I guess. Would it be willpower then stealth?
You trying to levitate yourself down without being noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say do the willpower first, just to get yourself floating up in the air and kind of have control over yourself, and then stealth to kind of sneakily float yourself down without anyone noticing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Whew. That makes it. Thank God.
Thank God. So you're floating now.
Ooh.
Mind you, you cannot float very fast.
I am not worried about that. I'm not worried about speed. I'm worrying about being seen.
You're going at a blistering 4 kilometers an hour.
Wonderful.
Somebody could walk past you faster than you are moving right now.
Fate. I'm fating that. Please.
Oh boy! You're using a fate?
Oh no.
No, roll
Yes.
it. Okay.
Shit, that's still a failure.
Oh boy. So, you float yourself down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And halfway through, you kind of feel yourself kind of failing, so you quickly grab the powers in Magnus. The powers Magnus gave you, like your power. And all of a sudden, the Voidborn guy in the room's eyes start glowing like a bright blue, and his head snaps right toward you.
Oh shit.
And his eyes are still burning blue, by the
no.
way, like literally burning.
Burning?
Yeah, like they look like blue fire is spouting out of them.
Shit.
And you see him mouth the words, "I've got you."
Oh.
No, you don't. I'm gonna drop down an erasure.
Oh boy, okay. Make an opposed willpower check. By the way, it's another negative 30.
Oh, this one's the negative 30? Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what he gets.
Reading erasure. Okay. High rating. This.
Wow, okay. So, you don't manage to erasure him, but his blue eyes glow power has been deactivated, and he kind of blinks and looks around. Like he's kind of temporarily lost sight of where you went. His head actually snaps back to where you were at the top, giving you an opportunity to make a dash.
New.
So, that's a strength check to sprint the fuck out of there.
Oh.
With the piece you need.
Yeah.
And Redden's not very strong.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
Oof!
Yeah.
So it's not a critical failure, so you don't stumble and fail, but you don't manage to get out of there quite enough in time for the Tau drone to wheel around the corner and spot you.
It's just a drone, right?
Uh-huh. It's just a drone. One of the disc floaty Tau drones. The only problem is, it's now illuminated you with a spotlight.
Oh shit, I'm looking for it. Where'd it go? Shit. Here it is. I got this cool little power called Assail. Gonna point a finger gun at it and manifest the power.
Which one are you using? A sail?
Assail, yes.
Okay.
Plus 10 ordinary? Cool. That's what I need to know. Oh, fuck.
Now, if I remember correctly, a sail is just the physical force blast, right?
Yeah, it's the force blast, and if I get 3 degrees of success, which I did, which I'm looking for, I knock it 1d5 meters away and knocked prone.
Oh, okay.
Does the you want me to roll that and damage? Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. 5 meters away. Hell yeah.
So you're getting knocked 5 meters?
Yeah, it's getting knocked 5 meters away. 1d10 plus psi rating.
So +3.
Yeah. It's impact damage if that matters, with a pen of 2.
Alright. I needed the pen, actually. Thank you. So you managed to knock it away. The spotlight actually cracks. Like you crack the bulb in it, so the spotlight goes dead.
Nice.
And it's knocked away, and you have, again, another chance to do something.
Either make a run for it, or run to the nearest spot I can hide from it.
Okay, both will require you to make a strength check for the sprint. The latter will require a stealth check after the sprint.
Okay. I'll go for the patented Joestar technique of runaway.
Yes! Everyone gets to or I guess nobody gets to see Redden shouting the fucking Joestar run away in Japanese.
I'm fading that so I can. Yes!
Okay, so, you start sprinting, right?
Yeah.
You hear glass shatter from behind you as you start sprinting away.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Do you look back?
No, because I know exactly what it is.
Okay. So, are you going to wheel around the corner to your right, where the drone is, or are you going to try to continue to the left?
I'm gonna keep to the left.
Okay, then you'll be going along the wall of the resort, and to the back staging area / kind of little gardens they have set up there.
Okay.
Luckily, there's foliage for you to hide in here.
Ooh, good. How close is the garden to the hotel?
I'd say it's like maybe a dozen or so foot cobbled pathway that separates the actual garden from the resort, and then just beyond that is the staging grounds by about 50 meters or so.
So is that Voidborn still on my tail?
Do you turn around and look?
I don't want to, because I know if I do, I'm gonna fuck up.
Because there's no way for you to actually tell unless you want to turn around and look. Mind you, you won't have to do any rolls for this, as it's as easy as glancing over your shoulder.
I gotta be difficult about it. I gotta like grab something reflective and hold it up as I run.
You gotta be fucking difficult about this, huh?
No, I don't. I'm just gonna run.
Just gonna continue straight sprinting past the gardens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Run and hide like the bitch I am.
The way it goes.
Yeah.
So, roll me another strength check to run away like a bitch.
So wait, I made it to the gardens?
Yes. I'd say you've made it just to the little fence that you could hop over to get into the garden.
Yeah. Yeah, hop into the gardens? Okay.
Okay, congrats. You're now in the garden. And he's still gaining on you, by the way.
Quick question. It's a -10, right? With the object?
Yes.
Okay, because I still make it, but because my strength is 31. Oh. Okay.
Alright.
So, biggest piece of foliage. I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Just to let you know, he still can... Well, you haven't turned around to look yet, so... Roll me a stealth check.
Ah, shit. Fuck. That's a failure, and I don't want to use my last fate already.
Right? The session just started.
Yeah.
By the way, he's gained about a quarter of the ground between you and him.
Is there a way in to the,
Yeah, like I said, there's a little cobblestone path about a dozen feet long that has big double open doors that lead into the resort.
Let's go in there.
Okay.
Wait, no. Shit.
No?
It's-
Okay.
You said this thing's too, like, awkward to hide in my clothes, right?
Yeah, you couldn't stash it in your clothes. It's too big, it's too awkward, it's too pokey.
I'm gonna start making my way that way, call up Shade going, Miss Von Braun, I found this wonderful gift for you. Where are you?
Are you going to be running whilst doing this?
I want to say no against my better judgment.
Okay. So you call up Shade, and the answer you get back is, "Oh, I love gifts."
Uh-huh.
And then immediately you hear very distantly, "You're in trouble, aren't you?"
Yes.
Yes. Oh, great. So, who noticed you?
Voidborn. His eyes glowed blue.
Oh, that's disturbing. Can you
Quiet.
get away?
He's...
By the way, he's only got a quarter of the distance left to catch up to you now. And he's going full peel tilt right at you.
He's in full pursuit.
Well, then shake him!
Run.
If you can, bring him around the front of the resort. I'll see if I can't set up an ambush or something. Jeez.
Alright. I'm gonna loop around then.
And with that, the Vox line goes dead.
Yep.
So you're gonna have to ace this sprinting check not to get caught by the guy.
Oh, God. Emperor, please. Uncle Lee. I'm gonna have to. Last fate.
Okay, so, just to let you know, that was your last fate.
It was, yes.
So you start sprinting, right? Now,
Mhm.
correct me if I'm wrong, but you have the ability that can basically teleport you from one location to another, the Gate of Infinity or whatever?
No, I need
No?
like Psi rating 5 for that.
Okay, good. I was checking. Because, again, you burned your last fate, so I get to roll on the table.
Oh
Yeah!
shit.
Let's see what happens. Check that. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. So, once again, your eyes glow. You bewing yourself. You can feel demonic energies pulsing through you. And then you lift off into the sky.
Oh.
Like, physically, your wings unfurl, instinct takes over, and you lift off. You're now flying! You don't have any flying dice, do you?
Oh
Oh,
no.
why would I?
So
Oh,
yeah,
no.
roll me a raw dexterity not to immediately crash land as you take off.
Would Child of Dark help? But it's not zero gravity.
It's not zero gravity. You have the distinct pull of gravity. That's what's pulling you back down. And why you need to make this dexterity roll.
Magnus, how do you use these? Oh.
Okay, so you pull yourself out of the nosedive. You manage to keep a hold of your little prize. And yeah, you're up in the air. You could literally go anywhere at this point. The Voidborn is staring at you on the ground in this weird kind of mix of astonishment and amusement.
Flip him off as I make my way to the front.
Okay. He's going to follow you around to the front then, because you're pretty obvious to see.
Yeah.
And, that's when you now have to make me... Well, do you have dodge?
Do I have dodge? I believe I would. Yeah.
Make me a dodge check at a negative 20, because you don't dodge midair very often, because two
No.
Tau drones are trying to strafe you right now.
Oh, yeah.
They're the gun drones.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Redden's incorporeal wings get shot up. They hold for another turn, but they probably won't last another barrage like that.
Can
Now, the one thing I will say you noticed is that the drones never fired directly at you. They're only trying to destroy your incorporeal wing. And once again, you have an action.
There's two of them?
Yes,
Are
there's
they on
two Tau
either
gun
side
drones.
of me?
No, they're flying in a side-by-side formation. They just strafed you, and now they're swinging back around for another one. You could probably land before they make their next strafing run, but who's to say they don't just strafe you along the ground?
Would setting the watch to red mid-fall be one action as I pull my wings in?
I would say it would count as a half action because it's just pulling out your chrono and clicking it.
Okay.
It's not very much, you could fucking stick your hand in the pocket and do it. You don't even need to pull it out, so...
I've done it so many times. It's probably a nervous tick at this rate.
No, that's you setting it to blue. That's just
True.
whenever Redden gets in a weird situation, his hand dips into his pocket and you hear a single click.
Click, click.
Instead of two clicks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it to red as I let myself drop.
Okay, do you have a landing strategy, or...
I have wings to glide, right?
But you don't know how wings quite work. This is your first time using them.
I know.
And that burst of instinct only helped you to get off. It's not helping you with the landing bit.
I know. High risk, high reward, right, Magnus?
So I would say you could roll an agility check to at least try to land decently.
Yep. Negatives?
No, not this time. Just
Cool.
because you've landed on your feet in 0G before, and it's not that much different than when, the gravity plates get turned back on.
Oh, shit.
Did you fail that?
Yeah.
Ooh, Redden goes crashing into the ground. You take 4 wounds. You came in fast, because you dove.
4 minus toughness?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's the wrong button. There we go.
Just because I feel like being nice to you right now.
There.
And I didn't expect you to horribly bomb that check and crash into the ground going like 60 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you're horribly banged up now.
Yep.
And as you kind of flip over and get the wings, which have now disappeared out of the way, yeah, those drones are coming back to strafe you again.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Dodge,
shit!
check me.
Wait, what tech?
Dodge.
Dodge? Oh no.
Dodge!
Oh.
Okay, so you managed to roll out of the way. And now it's going to take you a half action spring up, I think? Or is it a full action? Do you have the skill?
Without leap up, it's a full action.
Yeah, okay. So you don't have leap up then.
Since so
Alternatively, you could continue crawling along the ground.
I could.
But that's not very fast.
It's not. Is it? But it's technically more stealthy.
Stealthy with the drones that have thermal sensors in them.
Not if I assail them again.
Oh gosh, this is going well.
Ah, yes. Which I'm going to do.
You're going to try... You can only pick one target.
The one on the left.
Okay. Again, they're pretty far away, so you're going to take a negative to your attack because they're basically speeding past you on their strafe run and then flying out over the sea to actually curve back.
Okay.
So you can either hit them now with a negative or wait till they come closer and not get the negative, but they will get a strafe on you.
Oh, I forgot I had that one. Telekinetic shield.
Hey, look at
Oh,
that.
sure.
Look what happens when you look at your psyker power level.
I know. See, the problem is I always like glance over it because I'm looking at erasure and a sail, and it's between those two.
Right.
Okay. Ooh, plus 20. Okay. So I will manifest that. Ooh.
Okay. So, I'm not too caught up with the rules on it. You can move while that shield's up? Or are you stuck
Yeah.
in place?
Yeah, I think it's like a bubble around me because it literally
What
says.
power is it?
The telekinetic shield one.
I'm pretty sure. Give me a minute. Well, give me like a second.
Right.
Power.
So, well...
Okay. Sorry.
See what happens when you leave Red alone for 5 fucking minutes?
You see what happens when you leave anyone of the party alone?
I mean, Laura's doing just fine. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah. Oh god, Diaph.
She has a void point after 2.
I know! Well, she doesn't.
So my question is that it's shield and not dome, right?
Yes, it's shield.
Using the energies of the warp, the Sanker erects a wall of tangible force that moves with him.
Cool.
Okay. I just
So
want to
as long
make
as
sure
they
he
attack-
can move or not move. I want to be sure on that.
Yes,
Yeah, as long as the attacks are all coming from one direction, he can shield himself from it.
Alright then.
Yeah.
So
So you managed to get your wall erected, and now you can protect yourself while you're running toward, well, wherever the fuck you're going.
Yeah. Fucking book it.
Okay, strength check me.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's a no, my guy.
Oh no.
So the drones peel off, and the Voidborn comes back around the corner. His eyes are glowing. He's once again going to make a charge at you.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Yep. Don't fuck it up.
And he successfully closed to melee range.
Oh no.
Roll me a dodge check as he takes a swing at you.
Oh fuck.
I'm actually hoping you get a good roll right now.
That was the waiting room.
Ah, fuck. You want me to re-roll it here?
No, I got it. I just wanted to let you know.
I forgot.
And did you get that?
No, I don't.
Great, so you get fucking socked. Take another 3 wounds. Minus your toughness.
Reading the shield.
Oh no, he doesn't give a fuck about your shield.
Oh, okay, then at that point the shield's destroyed. I was just seeing what
No,
the...
it's not destroyed, it's more of he just passes through it like it didn't exist.
Oh, so how many minus toughness?
It's 3 minus your toughness wounds.
Cool.
So congrats, you're now in melee with both your hands occupied.
How bulky is this thing?
I'd say it's about the size of like one of those big coolers you throw your beer in and shit, but it's got about the weight of like, say, well, a cooler full of beer and ice.
All right. Hey, catch!
Using this analogy.
Oh,
So you're gonna
God.
make a strength check to throw it at him?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or more like a toss up to make him catch it.
Okay, do that.
Oh shit, that's not the correct code. Oh.
So you shout, "Hey, catch!" You hurl it up in the air after shouting, "Hey, catch!" and he immediately goes up to try to catch it as it comes back down, giving you a free attack.
Okay.
Which, by the way, counts as a surprise!
Yes!
Which means Zaworldo happens. Everything
is he-
freezes.
So is he like in midair?
No, he's looking.
Damn. I guess. A punch to the throat. and-
Okay!
Oh god.
Wait, is that your only action, or do you have more?
I was gonna basically try like punch him and then hit behind his shin, well behind his knee to get him to like buckle.
So you want to basically toss him to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. So make the I guess this would be agility because you're trying to do a sweep and not like physically hurt him. You're trying to do a sweep thing, more agility than strength.
Yeah. Oh no.
So your hand grabs his throat and your leg goes back to sweep him. And his hands grab your hand and you hear, "Gotcha, bitch!"
Shit.
By the way, time is still frozen when he says that, and his head actually cranks to look at you.
Oh no.
Yeah. And he's gonna take another sock at you.
The thing's still falling.
No, time is stopped.
Oh no.
Time is still stopped. Like, nothing else is moving but you and him.
Oh no. You.
Just to let's set the scene a little bit. Hence why the gotcha bitch was supposed to be so surprising.
Fuck.
Anyway, he's gonna miss that swing, thankfully. And upon the completion of his action, time will restart.
Oh no.
Congrats, you're now in a really awkward, like, standing grapple with him just missing you. So, like, his whole body is, like, pushed into yours with the missed swing.
Oh no.
So you're basically hugging him at this point.
Oh god.
No.
So, you've got an action.
I do. I can.
Yeah.
I'll let you contemplate that while I go shut my coffee pot off. I'll just be a minute.
Thank you. Shit.
Don't fuck it up.
I could assail again. No. I can't set him on fire. I guess.
You don't have dominate, do you, Jason?
No, I think that's like. Let's see. Dominate's the one after erasure.
Right.
And only had enough to get to like for this. Oh god.
Time's up, Red and Choosy time.
Assail.
Okay, you're gonna assail him point blank.
Yep.
Roll me dat willpower.
Gotta knock him away. What's that fucking bonus to assail? +10. Got it.
Yeah, because unless you declare it, I assume all your psychic powers will be cast at level 1.
Okay.
Unless you declare it beforehand. And if you don't, I'm going to assume that you're doing it at 1, and that's canon.
Yeah. That's a failure. Fuck.
Oh boy! You know what that means?
He's gonna do a thing.
No, so, you remember that power surge you had earlier where you flew into the sky?
Oh no.
Well, the similar feeling rises up when you cast Assail, and it blasts both of you about 50 yards away from each other.
Good.
Well, here's the thing. You're going at quite a velocity, and the ground's coming up quite fast. It's kind of alarming.
Can I catch myself in telekinetic control?
Well, you can do that, or an agility check. Either or.
Let's go agility. Oh, damn it.
Thud, thud, crunch, ow.
Yeah.
So, when you land, you, kind of go crunching along the ground, which thankfully in this case isn't concrete. It's just dirt. So you're not slamming into fucking concrete, but it still hurts, and you take another 2 wounds.
Whoosh.
And, yeah, you're now once again prone, but thankfully he is prone as well. You're about 100 yards away from each other.
Reading. No, that's too far away. Telekinetic control the box back to me.
Your little metal doodad?
Yeah.
Okay. Willpower check.
Okay. So
Now, mind you, you'll be doing this from a prone position, so you'll still have to take the turn to get up.
yeah, I just needed to get it near me at the very least. So that's my bonuses. That's okay. I got so scared. I don't know why that looked like doubles for a second, but that's a pass.
That would have been bad. So yeah,
Yeah.
you managed to yank it toward you.
Nice.
It's like within arm's reach. If you like stood up, you could lean down and collect it.
Okay, cool. How's he looking?
He's pissed. Like the bored look is gone from his face now entirely, and he's got a bit of blood coming out of his mouth.
Sucks to be you, Redden.
Time to spin my full action to stand up.
All right. So he does the same, and now you're facing off against each other about 100 yards away.
Where am I in conjunction to the resort again?
Okay, so you came around the left corner, and you're just at where the left corner of the front, like, meets. So you're just right at that little corner there. It's about, I don't know, a solid minute flat out sprint to the main entrance. So you're out in the front facing area with all the cabanas and the main entrance and the road that leads down to the little sidebar area / vehicle bay, but you don't know that yet. You just see a fucking dirt road.
Okay. I'm gonna have the craziest plan about this. I'm gonna telekinetic. I don't have actual time to hide this, but I want to try to hide it and make a dash for the front while he's following me. And once I get there, start screaming bloody murder about a man trying to kill me.
Okay, you're gonna have to break his line of sight first before you can hide it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, plan?
Plan, turn the corner, run, toss it to the side, I guess.
Okay. So, again, it'll take you about a minute to reach the main doors, but there are large pillars that you could probably huck it behind.
Yeah. Throw one of those. I just want to make sure he's actually following me.
Oh, he's fucking dead set on catching you now.
Okay.
So yeah, strength check me to sprint up and keep away from him as he sprint checks to catch up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Bueno.
So, yeah, you get to the pillar, right?
Right.
And he's on your ass.
Am I close enough?
You could hurl that thing.
No. Close enough to the front to, if I were to scream, the guards could hear me.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Hey, Conrad? Are you there?
Yes, I just have to open my...
Okay. Because, you enter the main lobby as you hear Red and screaming bloody murder from behind you. And all of the guards in the lobby immediately go on alert. They all start to form up into a little squad to, go outside and check on what it is. Can you make me a perception check, please?
Absolutely. $22, I win.
Okay, so in the back of the lobby, by one of the hallways you go down, there's a guard posted. Now, as he kind of walks up to form up with his squad, nobody's really looking at him, and a door opens and he gets snatched inside.
Oh.
You still hear Red and screaming bloody murder, by the way.
Oh, shit. So the security personnel are near me? Question mark?
Yes, they're moving past you to form up to breach outside to see what the fuck's going on.
Is that, Can I head in the general direction where that guard got fucking snatched?
Yes, you can.
Because I'm gonna assume that's, like, not getting in their way, right?
Yeah, no, it's not. You're walking in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So approaching the door, it's like a janitor's closet.
Uh-huh.
You can hear someone shuffling around in there, but you're not quite sure what the noise is.
Mentally, I'm gonna ask Lurvian how much of a chance he thinks it's Shade.
Your boy outside screaming bloody murder. I think it's probably her. Probably stealing a disguise to bail him out or something. I don't know. Shit, it's what I do.
So should we not interfere? I think we shouldn't interfere. I think I'd fuck it up.
I mean, to be fair, he's your guest. Or one of your guests. So it would reflect badly on you if you were around when he was doing sketchy shit, right?
Okay, let's just hope that she figures it out, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
Okay, so as you turn around to leave, the door behind you opens, and a guard walks out, gives you a curt nod, and forms up with the other guys.
Right.
They breach, and you get to see Redden take the unfortunate end of one of the extendable little shock malls that's carried by the people around here.
Oh, no.
Redden, you don't get to dodge this one because you spent your turn screaming bloody murder.
That's fine with me. They just see one of theirs just randomly attacking a guest.
Right, but these are paid goons. Very well paid goons, who are paid not to ask questions. Hence why you're taking the receiving end of a shock prod right now.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe slack.
Which means you fall unconscious.
Fuck.
Ouch.
Conrad, you watch Redden fucking pass out after getting shock prodded. He looks more beat up than you do.
I'm just gonna be mentally thinking to myself, what the fuck? I look very confused.
Right. And you're gonna continue down the hallway?
Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck Lumen got himself into. I don't like it.
Alright,
It's not
so
my fucking charge.
you're gonna fuck off, and Lumen, aka Redden, is going to get carried off.
No.
So we'll get back to that later. First off, do you have any actions you want to take right now? Before I jump to Syl and her beating the crap out of that guy for information?
I think Conrad's gonna head back to her room right now. She doesn't know what to do.
Alright.
Everything's falling apart very quickly.
Mm-hmm. So, you're gonna go back to your room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, just gonna chill out for a couple hours or anything like that?
Chill out isn't exactly the right word. It's more like try to piece together what the fuck's gone wrong.
Okay, well, on your way back, you hear rumors of, the nobility and the people of the resort seeing an angel flying in the sky.
An angel?
An angel with wings, human form, everything. It's too dark to see who the person was, but they are definitely the description is glowing red and blue wings.
Is my response.
Okay.
Uh,
You'd pick that up on your way back, though.
yeah, Conrad is still just going to go into her room and figure out what she should or shouldn't.
Okay, well, I'll let you muse that over with your supporters. And while you're just chilling out, thinking of your next move, Mrs. Syl.
Who's that?
You.
That's not my name.
Syl.
It's not my name.
Okay, Mason, stop being a cunt.
My name's Lissa right now.
Right, but I don't fucking care because I'm Zinch and I all know your real names already. Anyway, so you're in Barnabas's camp. Again, it's a forest camp now. It's only 3 tents or so, 1 medical, 2 big troop tents, and the little prefabricated building with all the box equipment in it. And you have under your arm the dude Alervian knocked out? You think he's knocked out. He could be comatose from fear. You're not sure. Either way.
Right, so I've got ourselves a little information bank, probably.
So you just declare that to the camp?
Yep.
Okay. Well, everybody in the camp is asleep except for a couple sentries you scared the shit out of. And, as you finish your sentence, you hear a thud, 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 thud from the tree line. You hear Hal shouting, "Oh fuck, is there something to beat the crap out of? I've been looking forward to this so long, fucking meatbag!"
Hal, I'll chop your fucking arms off if you want to keep talking like that.
You wanna fucking go? Let's fucking go!
Hal, do you even know who you're talking to?
Sil? I wanna say Sil, right? You're the
Yeah.
explosives girl? Yeah? Yeah.
Jesus, Hal.
What?
You're different.
So are we gonna beat the crap out of this guy or what?
I mean, yeah.
I'm down for
Gotta
some
wait.
serious violence.
We've got to wait for him to wake up first, because, you know, they're not-
That's what they invented STEM for, stab.
All right. Throw to the ground.
So, the guy is coming to. What? Sees Hal and goes, "Oh shit!" Before having his face basically crushed, and as Hal puts his boot on it. Now, he hasn't actually pushed down, but it's enough to pin the guy.
Crouch down right in his face. So, thought you could get the drop on me, did you?
So, as you start, the box in your ear buzzes.
Mm-hmm.
Hal is calling you, and he's saying, "I'm the bad cop! I'm the bad cop, right?"
Well, I don't know why you had to call me for that, but yes, you can be.
Bitchin'. Pushes a little harder.
Or you know what, Hal? I think we're going to play this bad cop, worse cop. There is no. good cop.
Oh, now you're speaking my language. My language is violence, by the way.
I've gathered.
So,
So you thought you could get the drop on me, did you?
fucking, I don't know. All we were told was to go fucking make sure the room was clear. No fucking idea what happened.
You were told to make sure the room was clear.
Yes, our specific orders were to make sure the room was clear. And if it wasn't clear, to clear it out.
Motion to Hal to put a little pressure.
So as Hal pushes down a little more, he goes, "Wrong move, bitch!" And you actually hear the helmet start to crack and break as he pushes down. You can roll an interrogate check.
Oh boy, I finally get to use this skill.
Oh no.
Because this guy is shitting his pants right now.
Hold up.
This is great.
Let me
By the way, interrogation's a bit weird because technically you can bluff whatever core stat it is.
It would be charisma, wouldn't it?
It's
I mean, it's normally
the sheet
fellowship,
says
but it can be
willpower.
strength, it can be intelligence.
I'd say in this case, for Syl, it would probably be fellowship because she's trying to... Oh, that's a fail anyway.
No, it isn't. It's a reroll.
Oh. Okay. Spending that fate.
That's. Let me check real quick.
And a
That's
space
a
off your fellowship.
Oh, that
It's a
sucks.
fail by 11 points.
That sucks. So he doesn't want to spill any beans yet.
Oh, beans.
But you've got him on the ropes. You could probably get him.
Well, I'll tell you what. You've got two options here. Three if you really want to be technical. I could probably bump it up to 8 if you really want. You can either make this easier on everyone and just start talking. I could have my friend start crushing your helmet into your head. I could start cutting your little limbs off. We could start, advanced interrogation. There's any number of things. But I can guarantee only one of them is going to leave with you having a chance at survival.
Okay, roll me another fellowship check to scare the piss out of this guy with that.
I have Face of the Law's rules, by the way.
Right. So
No,
you can use...
Jason sent it to me.
Uh,
God damn it. Could use Face of the Law for that, but that's only if it's a success. That's another fail, by the way.
right. So again, he doesn't say anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Hal lifts his boot up, immediately puts his hand behind his back, and pulls out a fuck huge eviscerator chainsword. And while it's coming down, flips it around to once again pin this guy. Only now it's on his chest. He goes, if you want to get me licks in on the head, now's your chance.
No, but I do.
This guy's fucking stoic so far. He hasn't given you anything.
You know what, Hal? Count me down to 5. I'm going to start walking in the opposite direction.
You hear 5, 4, and he continues the countdown.
Once he hits 1, turning around and sprinting towards the motherfucker, going for a kick to his chest.
Okay, roll me, I guess, strength to sprint over there. Full peel speed. And agility to what? Are you trying to do like a drop kick or what?
I'm trying to do another fucking... you know what? I don't think sprinting full tilt's exactly that important. That's not a critical, so... Just a fucking soccer kick to the chest.
Okay. Your armor hits his armor, and it crushes a little bit. Not much, though.
Well, that second roll was a 2.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, his armor's busted in the chest now. You hear him cough.
You know, we could keep this up all night, or you could start, flabbing that jaw before I rip it off.
Fellowship check with a bonus 20, because now you're starting to scare this guy.
What the fuck? You know what? Fate. I'm not taking this shit lying down. That's good enough.
All right. So after this extremely painful experience, he goes, all right, all right, I'll talk. Although I don't know much.
Better start soon. I'm pretty sure he can't hold off on pressing that trigger much longer.
Like I said, I'm just a security guard. I mean, I stand on a fucking corner all day unless we get orders to do something otherwise. We were told by command to fucking clear the room out.
And who exactly is command?
Keeper. Control. Runs all of the security around here. Pretty sure those Voidborn spooks is, theirs? It's? I don't know. Always speaks through a voice-modulated vox. Never actually seen the person myself.
Voidborn. Something about that seems... Oh yeah, that bitch tried to clear my room the other night. So... How often do you get orders to clear rooms like that?
I don't know, like... once a blue moon. Like, could be 2 and 3 weeks, could be 4 years, and then nothing happened.
And that's all the pertinent information you find in your little brain?
That's all I've got, I swear. Fucking bring a psyche here, read my mind, I don't care, that's all I've got.
See, I made a little promise, but it looks like you can't keep your end of it. So, I can't guarantee you'll survive. So unless anybody around here objects, not counting the flesh stack on the ground, I don't know. How do you think he's worth keeping around?
I'm gonna fucking kill him if nobody else will.
I mean, unless your little brain can think of anything else. Anything. Names, locations of things that might be useful, anything. Your life is basically for...
Okay, wait. I've got one thing. One thing that might help. I don't know if it's helpful, but it might be.
I'm all ears.
There's a transit tunnel that goes under the mountain directly to the city and the Lord Governor's palace. I mean, Emperor. Fuck, why did you choose that name? Jesus, what idiot.
See, you may have just found something useful. What you say, Hal? Do you think we should keep him alive a little longer just in case he thinks of anything else?
You know, I don't think he has anything else. That seems like his last-ditch effort to save himself.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I mean, it could be useful if we need to move troops or something, but who's to say he's telling the full story, right?
Right, grunts like you don't get access to that, do they?
Sometimes we move through to do drills in the city, okay? The city's totally fucking deserted. Nobody lives there except the fucking Emperor. Fuck that guy in his mansion. Look, I'm just doing this for a paycheck. You don't have to kill me. I'll fucking run away. You'll never see me again. I'll go live in the fucking jungle like a savage.
Oh, no. That's not an option. Hal, where's the boss?
Right now, other side of the planet, investigating some weird monolith things. I don't know. It's above.
Monolith. You
Yeah.
don't know anything about that, do you, little guy?
What? Oh, the monoliths? I know they're ancient alien shit, and it's the reason why the Tau want this world so bad.
That seems like things we already knew.
Do I get to fucking murder him yet? He's actually like pulled the eviscerator up and pointed the pointy end, where the flat top of the blade comes out, at the guy's throat.
Well, you see, there's only one thing I could think of that would lead to his survival, but there's a small problem with that. And that is how he keeps saying somebody else is the Emperor, and my training is a little rusty, but correct me if I'm wrong. That sounds like heresy, doesn't it?
Totally heresy!
Well, you heard the big man. Unfortunately, you're a heretic.
Have fun rotting in the warp, heretic! And with that, Hal cannot contain himself anymore as he basically tosses the lad up into the air, activates his greatsword, and slices him in half, leaving his two ends sopping out blood as the guy gasps desperately for air, before having his head crushed totally by Hal's boot.
Hey, Mike, I don't want to tell you how to GM or anything, but
Yeah,
it almost sounds like I need to roll for insanity.
you do. I was just getting to that.
Glad we were on the same page.
I was
Am I
just
rolling?
about to say you need to roll for insanity.
I have a question.
Yes?
Is that in a start size eviscerator, or is it just like a sword deck?
It's
Hold
like,
on.
it's a normal sized eviscerator, so it's just a normal size in his hand chainsaw.
I was just curious
Okay,
in case,
so-
just so I knew how intimidated to be.
Just a quick question before I make this roll.
Yeah.
Is this beyond what a normal interrogation would be?
You're pretty fucking brutal, but as far as the Inquisition standards go, that was pretty average.
Do you have the jaded trait, Mason?
Yes, that's why I was asking.
Question. Well. Oh God,
I
need
mean,
to
the
remember.
guy did just get chopped in half and then had his head crushed. So
I mean,
almost
if
feel
he
like
would've-
that's still
Jaded's weird because jaded
It's
basically
only for
saying a
minor.
war crime, you don't get insanity. Well, a standard war crime is not insanity. I don't know if this is beyond a standard war crime because it's more personal.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Hal let him suffer a little bit before crushing his head, so...
Solid like 5 seconds.
So that'd be a D10 or a
I got-
D5?
D5.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. You gain one
What am
point of
I at?
insanity.
Where's my insanity? I am at 5 insanity.
What roll?
Those are rookie numbers.
Need to bump
Get
them
on our
up.
level.
Anyway, so yes, no, the dude's totally fucking dead.
So how? He said something about a pass through a mountain, yeah?
Yeah. I'm
That,
thinking he was talking about that mountain. He points at the one about a kilometer away.
Now, I don't know about you, but that does sound like our way in. We just need to find a way to actually get there to sort of figure out security. Yeah?
Right.
Which sounds like to me we need one of those Voidborns for some interrogations.
Yeah, that'd be a boatload of fun. Well, you can contact your team on getting that done. I'm gonna go scout the area around the mountain to see if I can't find the entrance and maybe some bitches to kill. And with that, Hal picks up the shattered remains of this man and carries his two ends off.
Get on the Vox in my helmet, I think.
You do not have enough power to push out to the resort unless you use the equipment inside Barnabas's little hut. The problem is, you don't know how any of this shit works.
Well, the problem is, there are people around here, and at least 2 of them are awake.
Yes, there's 2 guards on sentry points at either end of the camp.
Walk up to the nearest one.
Okay? It's a bald-headed man with a vicious-looking scar going down his eye. Looks at you and he goes, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
You wouldn't happen to know how to use the Vox, huh?
I mean, yeah.
I need to send a message out that we found a way into the city. Or at least, a path.
Do you want that encrypted? Because that's going to take longer. And do you have the channel I'm sending it on? Or do you just want to route it through the channel you're on currently?
You've completely lost me. What?
Oh my god. Okay. Do you want everybody to be able to hear it? Or do you want it to be so that only one person can hear it, but it'll take longer to send the message out?
I mean, if I take your station, can you do it?
Oh, fuck yeah. Just give me the channel. And what the message you want to send is.
I don't know the channel, is the problem.
Give me your box.
Take off helmet.
Fucking feral worlders. So, he puts your helmet on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he immediately rips it back off and goes, "What the fuck?"
What's wrong?
Here, have your helmet back. I'm gonna go do that now.
Take my helmet back.
You hear evil cackling.
That's not very nice, Annihilation.
Ah, come on. It's a little prank here and there. It's like the only thing I've had for fun to do for literally eons. Let me have this.
I've got an idea.
Huh?
Next interrogation, we can include you.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, because, normally people can put up with things, but a voice in their head that knows things that it shouldn't know?
To be fair, I might just rip the person's psyche apart, though, if they're not mentally prepared.
I mean, calculated risks, am I right?
Right. Not that you're the best at calculating, but...
Never done math in my life.
Ha ha.
Unless it involves bullets.
Anyway, so yeah, while that is happening, it's going to take about an hour for him to do it all. What he said to you, so you have to hold down his post for about an hour.
Alright.
And this is the point where we swing back to Laura.
Oh, Lord. Oh, die of
I
fate.
remembered. Dial Fate.
Oh, no. Oh, no!
Oh no. So, you've been trudging back toward Barnabas's camp for a while now. You've covered, like, maybe 30 kilometers, maybe, at best. When, you hear bushes being trampled from behind you.
Oh, no.
So, are you gonna look back and try to figure out what it is? Keep going? Break out into a sprint? Someone's definitely crashing through the foliage directly behind you, though. You have to make a perception check to really tell how far away they are.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that, and also try and maybe do a stealth check following.
Okay, you can make a perception and stealth check in that order.
I make that. That's for perception.
They are more than far
And
enough
I
away
make
you
that.
have time to hide yourself.
And I do make that.
Okay, so you managed to hide in a particularly weird-looking fruit bush. Push your way in, hide behind the branches, and you see the Voidborn from your little incident earlier in the day burst through the bushes.
Oh
Looks
no.
around, looks at the ground, kneels down, starts fidgeting with some shit there. And he deeply sighs, like deeply sighs.
Oh no.
And with that, he stands up, and you see he, By the way, just to let you know, he has a bag with him.
He does.
Yes, and when he actually flips around the bag and opens the lid, you see a little Voxcaster set that he's tuning in right now and pulling the headset out.
I'm gonna listen in. Oh. Hey Mike,
Yo,
how long has it been since that last willpower, by the way?
long enough that you'll have to roll immediately after this scene takes place.
Okay, good. It's not during this scene.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be that much of an asshole. Anyway,
I'm gonna listen in.
it takes him about 30 seconds to tune in, throws the headphone on, he goes, hello, anyone on this net? Oh, come on. Don't be like that. She got away. No, I don't think she's gone far. Look, can you ask Father to please allow me to release the restrictions on my power for, I don't know, 10 minutes is what I think I'll need? Thank you. Alright. Okay. Love you too, Mom. Daddy puts the box set away, stands there for a moment, and calls out, "If you're still around here, I would start running!" And with that, his eyes glow blue, and he puts his hands out in front of him, and two glowing globes of fire appear.
Oh shit. I'm gonna... Oh no. I still have the long last.
You do.
This is stupid. This is so stupid. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sight in and half action aim, take a shot.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Oh, okay.
Damage, please.
So that is because it's accurate. Degrees of success. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot of
ballistic skill.
ballistic skill. Ballistics is 25 plus half action aim plus the accurate is another plus 10. So
Hold on a second.
I think that's
Because it's plus 10 for half action to aim. Hold on a second. And
accurate is plus
Yeah.
10.
That's not what we look for.
I think that's 4 degrees of success.
Plus 10.
Or is it 5?
That's what I'm trying to calculate for you. Hang on. So
That's a lot of
45
dice.
total. 16 would be 3 degrees of success, which means every 2 degrees of success, so you get an extra d10 of damage.
Ah, okay,
So
so
you roll 2d10 then?
Roll the first one separate, because that one can Righteous Fury, the second one cannot.
Ah, okay.
1d10 plus 3, 6, and
9.
Well, it's 9 in total.
1,
And now roll a d10 separate.
1d10 plus 3.
No, you don't put plus 3.
Oh,
it's
this is just a...
1d10. This is the accurate.
Ah, crap!
That's 1, so that's
7.
10 damage in total.
Okay, that's 10. Okay.
So, you bring your las gun to bear, and you fire, and it hits him. You can hear his clothes searing, but no skin sizzling.
Oh, shit.
And with that, he looks right at where you are, closes the one hand, points the other one right at your position, and proceeds to light the fucking forest on fire.
I'm gonna
Roll me a reaction check to dodge out of the flame.
I'm fading that. Actually, with dodge, I would make that. Nah, I'm gonna fade it. I don't trust.
You don't have the
Ah! No, yeah. I failed both. Wait, isn't that my last fate?
Is it your last fate? I rely on you guys to track this, so...
You spent at least 2.
This is my 3rd fate for the day. Oh.
Roly-poly time! By the way, give me that willpower check while you're on fire.
Oh, fuck.
Buddy.
I make the willpower.
Okay, so you make the willpower check to not turn back into a mutant. And you're lit on fire, right?
Yeah.
And you feel, well, the Emperor's power obviously kind of crystallized for you in a moment before exploding outwards from your body. And when it does, it releases in the same ice-cold, chilly winds that you experience when you go to that snowy realm.
Oh, shit.
Yes. It blasts most of the fire away, but none of the fire on you. You're kind of still on fire.
Of course.
But it has knocked the dude flat on his ass and frozen it to the ground.
I'm gonna try and put myself out.
Right. By the way, just to let you know, everything is either covered in frost or frozen in about a 50-meter radius around you.
Holy shit, that's a lot. I think I make that from putting myself out.
Just because I don't want to deal with the fucking fire rules right now.
Yeah.
They're not that bad.
They're not that bad. Which is why I need Conrad here to remind me exactly how they work so I don't fuck them up. Anyway. To let you know, the closer to the epicenter of the blast is frozen, as you go further out, it starts to get more frosty. So you've got a reaction, because this dude is frozen to the fucking ground.
I can't take a full... You know what? I'm just gonna put the... How far away is he?
Close enough that if you took maybe 10 steps, you'd get to him.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna put the long las barrel to his face and just kill him.
Okay, that works.
We hope and we pray.
I mean, he's frozen to the ground. I have the advantage on him.
And he's prone.
And he's
so
prone.
There's another bonus.
Oh yeah, if he's prone, then it's Did he get psychic phenomena?
Did he get psychic phenomena?
Oh shit, no.
I'm just asking because the whole fire and ice thing. I know the ice thing is one of the things that can happen. But, just to ask, to make sure I understand, it's virtually point blank, he's prone, that's plus 50.
Yeah, like, if you miss this shot, I serious disappoint.
Do it.
And since you already have it pressed up against his head, that's where it's gonna take critical damage.
Oh. What do I roll?
At least, ballistic skill.
Of
Oh,
course.
I'm sorry, Mike.
So I make that even with that because of
Yeah,
all the
plus
bonuses.
fucking 50. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're
Right,
good.
you make it, but it's the question of you get the extra D10 or not. What's your ballistic skill against Sterling?
25. He's prone.
25,
I have the
50,
reaction.
so 75 minus 56,
And-
19, which means
And technically, what is a half action aim because it's literally he can't do anything.
Yeah, he can't move back or fight or anything, so you can take the time you want to aim if you wish. Oh, you don't
So
really
that-
need to, because point blank range.
And point blank range.
means-
Oh
that just
shit.
means, yeah, you would get the. Are you giving her half action or full action aim?
Half action.
Yeah, half action.
Because she had to walk over there.
That is a extra D10 of damage instead of 2D10 of damage.
Alright.
So yeah,
So 1d10 plus 3, and then 1d10.
because you may or may not Righteous Fury, which would kill him faster.
He's pretty much fucking dead. I mean, honestly.
Well, we need to know how gory it is.
And
Standard D10.
Another 9.
1d10.
Open right up.
Again.
Wow,
It's
10
literally
again.
the exact same.
Wow.
So, normally,
And he takes
that
critical
wouldn't
damage.
kill him. But since you're point blanking him in the face, yeah, you blow the back of his head out.
I'm gonna loot the body.
No. Before
Oh
that,
shit.
everybody, all players, must roll me a willpower check.
Oh
Because there's a psychic scream reverberating through all of your heads right now.
no. Oh no.
So very
Oh,
fucking
no!
powerful
Oh
that
no.
it's enough to actually take you down for a round and make you gain, like, 1d5 insanity.
I survive.
Oh, thank God.
Oh god, I gotta roll d5. Ah!
Gain
I
2 insanity.
gained 2.
Also, Syl just used her last willpower, so she just tanks through the scream.
I am at
Dun-dun-dun.
6! 6 insanity!
Great. Because I really don't want Syl exploding into fucking a murderous rampage in Barnabas's camp. Anyway.
Is it safe to say Laura loses all control at that point?
Yeah, no, you don't even get to roll a willpower check.
I mean, I
Wait,
failed the willpower check so badly.
Okay.
94.
So yeah, no, while you're stunned and your brain is tearing itself apart from this girl screaming in your fucking head, your body decides, I'm gonna take this moment to change back now and start popping bones back into place and growing hair where it should be and extending your claws back out, which is incredibly painful.
Uh-huh, and ears and tail back, yay!
And your natural weapons.
And natural weapons, yes.
Although now you are an illegal.
I mean, I wasn't going back in the first place, so...
True dat.
It all works out in the end.
So after about 10 minutes of this scream reverberating through your head, it disappears. Laura, you finally able to pick yourself up.
Yeah, okay.
And with your much more perceptive ears, you hear off in the distance the sound of an aircraft approaching.
I'm gonna do a quick pat down of the body for anything useful and bolt.
He just had the Vox set on him.
No weapons?
No.
Who needs weapons when you're a psyker?
Yeah, who needs weapons when you can light a whole fucking forest on fire?
Except when it completely cocks up.
Except when it completely cocks up.
You know,
And
I
the
wanna
fire user meets the fucking ice user.
right? I want to
Anyway.
take the Vox set, but it might have a transponder in it. Shit.
Uh-huh.
Tech use, if you want to risk it.
Tech you.
You have enough time to tech use once, but after that, you're going to either have to bail or stick
I make
to when
that.
you arrives.
I make that.
Okay, so you managed to dig around in the guts and essentially rip the transponder out.
Alright, I'm
It's
taking
not
it.
going to work until you actually do another tech roll to fix the damage you've ripped out.
I mean, considering the
But-
time taken, yeah, I fully understand that.
But you do have the radio and everything on you, and it won't transmit your location.
Alright, time to bolt! Do I gotta roll do you want me to roll agility to see how far I get?
Nah, they're far enough away that you'll be clear by the time they arrive.
So yeah, Laura is just going to bolt straight through the trees at her max speed in the direction she had previously been going.
Right. Alright, so... That's bad. Anyway, Redden,
Did I fuck up?
Yes, hello.
the scream woke you up.
Oh shit, where am I?
You're currently being carried over a very large man's shoulder, wearing the same Tau armor.
Oh no.
You're being walked out into the woods.
Oh, they ain't fucking around.
Ah, Sleeping Beauty's awake. Someone want to knock him back out?
Oh no.
Gun butt! So yeah, no. You wake up, you go, what the fuck's going on? And they get butt, stock, bashed back into unconsciousness. That out of the way. Yes, all of you hear the earth-shattering psychic scream.
Mm-hmm.
Any concern at all?
Very.
Yes.
By the way, Conrad, when it happens, you're sitting in your room, and both Alervian and Loken go, what the fuck was that?
Right. Amazing. Wonderful.
Right. Amazing. Wonderful. Never thought I'd hear those words describe my fucking... Anyway, do you have any plan of action?
Is that a Conrad question?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you'd make this logic check or anything, but Conrad's been thinking, right?
Right.
And she's at the impasse of either I try to go talk to someone to figure out what the fuck is going on with my friends and try to act like I don't really know what's going on, but that will definitely lead me to being interrogated.
Which is bad.
Which is bad, especially because I'm not 100... I have a question for Alervian.
You.
In the hypothetical, and also Loken actually, but in the hypothetical that someone would try to probe my mind, could they run interference?
You've got a brick fucking wall, and oh god, what the fuck is the name of the Eldari blade that causes pain when you stab people? Fuck.
Oh, the
One of those
fucking...
things.
Yeah.
Basically sitting in your head, as if anyone tries to probe your brain, they'll basically get stopped by the ironclad wall that's Loken, and counterattacked by fucking Alervian.
Hi.
So it's not going to be very good for them.
So I'm going to ask the both of them because I legitimately think that our best choice at this would be... Because we can either try to run, in which case we lose all chances of anything in the resort, right?
Right.
Or we can go for that interrogation and try to convince them that we had nothing to do with any of this. And we might even convince them that we will try to help them because we don't like being used.
Right. By the way, this whole time, Alervian's been sitting in his shade form, sitting across from you on the dresser.
Then I'm talking directly to...
Yes.
Do they have opinions on this course of action?
Well, before Loken can say anything, because he's the first one, Alervian goes, "That I have to wait. We have a visitor," and immediately dematerializes
Wonderful, great, amazing.
as there's a knock on your door.
I walk over to it.
So, standing in front of your door is a small, short, fat man with red cheeks and a red nose, like he's been drinking quite heavily. And your good old buddy Saul.
Oh. Saul is in the guy with the hat who talked to me?
No,
Saul isn't that fucker.
As in the fucking super strength bartender who threw a vending machine at a dude.
Yes, that guy. Hi.
We need to go now. And the fat man literally grabs you and pulls you out of your room.
Oh, shit. What?
No time to explain. Somebody just fucked up massively.
And I'm going to assume that they're not going to give me the benefit of the doubt.
No, all gloves are off at this point. You're all wanted fugitives now. We need to get you out of the resort.
Excellent, let's go.
Bitchin'. So, you sneak out of the resort, which is pretty darn easy. And the short fat man says, our cover is still, I think, safe. So you're going to be meeting with our agent who will take you further into the forest to the hideout.
Understood.
So he walks you to the edge of the forest, and you get traded off to the person who will be taking you the rest of the way.
Excellent. Indescript Inquisition Goon number 1007.
No, it's the Eldari lady.
Wait, what?
You didn't meet her, but the Eldari lady from Red
no.
got in the VIP room.
Yeah. She's not going to be particularly receptive to conversation. Is she?
She's really bad at Gothic.
Irving, can you translate for me?
I guess I could.
In that case, with using Alervian as intermediary, I'd like to know how the fuck does an Eldari end up here and also working with us?
You really want to know?
If you feel like talking, I'm mostly curious.
This planet is one of the most popular planets in this section of the galaxy for a single specific reason.
Banana.
Okay.
2-0.
Shit, I don't even know if you know this. Monkai brains can't comprehend. Okay. Cadia. You're familiar with it?
Who hasn't?
Okay. Are you aware of the secret Cadia holds? The reason why it's held for so long.
I'm going to assume that's like 5 billion times above Conrad's pay.
Uh-huh.
We do know that Cadia fell, right?
I don't think it's reached that part in the timeline yet.
Oh, okay.
Cadia still stands, like the book.
No?
Okay, then I just have to start from square one then. The reason why Cadia is still standing, despite it being beside the Eye of Terror, is because there's a system of Necron pylons on the world that create a large, planet-sized shield.
Okay.
The Necrons built several worlds like this scattered around areas where chaos had a higher chance of influxing into material space. This is one of them. The reason why everybody wants this planet so badly is because whoever wins it basically wins an incredibly hard-to-crack fortress.
Right.
As soon as those pylons go on, nothing can come in or out.
So we're talking more of a physical barrier.
I don't know the technology quite myself, but suffice it to say it works against both physical and immaterial.
Right. And I'm going to assume that if we ever have any intentions of leaving this place, that making sure it does not get activated is in our best interests.
Yes. Although it could theoretically save us from the Tau fleet overhead if they decide to make a push and cut their losses.
We will cross that bridge when we come to it.
Right. So, Conrad, what do you know about bikes?
Bikes?
Bikes. Because you
Um.
found your hidden transportation. They're bikes.
Well, given the fact that she comes from an alpine world, I assume mountain. Would you say that mountain biking would be a pretty good pastime?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Then she's probably familiar, at least, done it a few times.
Okay, then, yeah, you have a bike to hop on. The Eldari gets on the other bike, and, yeah. You start fucking off.
Gotta go.
Right. And it's at this point that she stops talking to you.
Yeah, well, I gotta focus on the road, so I also get a Lurvian. Lurvian can go do whatever he does in my psyche.
Right. Which is to say, argue with Loken all day.
I hope I've learned to tune out.
So, yeah. Still. You're the next one up. Or Lisa, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself.
Yeah.
So what is your reaction to the fuck huge psychic scream that stunned almost everybody at Barnabas's camp?
I guess take stock of who's, still able to be alive.
Oh, everyone's still alive. It's just they're all, for the most part, stunned or knocked out. The only two who are actually still on their feet are Sandra and Austere, as they both come out of the tent. They're both fucking packing heat.
Fuck. Annihilation, you have any idea what that was?
A very, very, very angry person with a lot of psychic power got really fucking mad.
And just so we're safe here, there's no way, as I am, I can handle that.
No. I don't think so. Not alone. Maybe with a group of people attacking together, you could do it, but, no, not by yourself.
Well,
Plus, we even know where the scream originated from, so...
Right. As it stands, we've got 3 people still in fighting capacity, and that's if my team hasn't been knocked out. So...
Right.
I'll see if I can arm myself with more than just a melee weapon, and we'll take stock of the camp, I guess. Approach, not Austere.
Sandra?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to let you know, in addition to the wheel gun and the repeater rifle she now has a gun belt, slung over the one that holds the holster, above it, and it's forward facing, and it has 2 really weird energy pistols holstered in them. Now, the weird thing is, they're reversed. So instead of, her grabbing normally, she'd have to, reverse her grips on them. Which is kind of weird, but whatever. Other than that, she's pretty much dressed the same way. Silly hat, big duster, coat, thigh-high boots. She looks right at you and goes, "What the fuck was that?"
From what I can gather, or what I've been told, a very angry psyker. Very powerful.
By the Emperor.
Right, so we may have to speed things along. The only thing I know is that all we can really do at the moment is prepare for an attack. Have you got any extra weapons?
There's a small armory room in the shack over there. It's all filled with las guns, but it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Austere, start trying to wake people up.
if you can get anybody awake, try to prepare them for a fight.
shit, Blue
We have
Sarge.
no idea if it's coming.
Right.
And I'm gonna make my way to the armory. Post
Right.
haste.
It's not really an armory. It's more of a very small closet-sized room filled with guns. Which are las guns, by the way.
I've got last training. I'll grab 2.
2 las guns?
I mean, I have bulging biceps.
Yeah,
I can. Hold on. I think
Just
I have the
to
skills.
let you
to do this.
know, there are 3 types of las guns in here. There's the laser carbine, the laser gun, the las gun, and the long las. There's only about 3 long lases, but there's an even split of carbines and normals.
Right. Well,
By the way, when you walk in, the dude who's sending the message is face down in the terminal.
of course. Grab myself a carbine and a long las.
Okay?
Make sure I've got, enough stuff. I don't know how these work.
Okay, so you'll take 4 of the las gun packs.
Yeah.
2 for each. They're like around 20 to 50 shots depending on the power setting.
Right.
Ranging from a light dusting in full auto to full power single shot. Except the las carbine, that just fires,
Right.
Anyway. So you're just gonna set up and prepare for an ambush?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that won't take long because about an hour goes by and no ambush appears. It's enough time for Austere to wake everybody and get them on the line.
Right.
So
this
they
time-
coming or
We have no idea what to expect. They may not even know we're here. But for now, I'm thinking that I don't know if we should mobilize, try to find the rest of the group, and try to find somewhere else to go, or if we need to start mobilizing to try to storm the city. I honestly don't know what to do.
I'll get on the horn and talk to Barnabas. It's Austere talking. See if I can't ask him if we should up stakes and go or what.
Either way, I would tell him it definitely doesn't feel like staying here is an option.
We do have a fallback point to set up another camp if something like this happened, but we didn't expect it to happen, so yeah. I'm gonna go do that real quick.
Right. For right now, bolster the fences. Everyone be ready for a fight just in case.
You heard her, boys! Everybody keep your guns close and your sights trained outside the camp when you can. And with that, everybody goes back to trying to moderately do what they're doing, but fully armed and keeping an eye out. Makes things a lot more difficult.
Can I try to scan the tree line?
Yes, you can make a perception check. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So, you can roll that, and then I'll tell you what happens when I get back.
Please don't die on me.
Fuck
Dying?
you, I'll die when I'm ready.
No, dying's bad for your health.
Don't eat glass because it's bad for your
It's
teeth.
bad for your teeth.
But dying's bad for your health.
That's a failure, and I have no more fate.
It's the worst that could happen.
It's barely a failure.
What's your perception of 30?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. You rolled a 35.
Just barely a fail.
Just barely a fail? Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
You don't see shit out there. Any other plans? Or should I move to someone else?
For right now, just keep scanning.
Okay. You gonna roll me another perception check then?
Right, 1 second.
I'm back.
Neato.
Sorry, I had to try to bolster somebody's, something.
No problem. Yep, nope, still
Hey.
nothing.
It's the funny
Nice.
number.
So yeah, no, you see nothing. And it is at this point, if you have no other actions, I will hop onto somebody else.
Nothing else for now.
Okay. Well, Sterling still has a long fucking slog through the fucking jungle, so
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Conrad is riding her bike. Oh, Red, yeah, you were roughly shaken awake.
Oh shit!
You are in a concrete room, small concrete room with nothing but a table and 2 chairs, and all of your shit is arrayed out before you.
Oh.
A Voidborn, the bored-looking one, is currently clicking through your watch.
What?
You
Can't
come
tell
to
the
as he clicks it, for the first time to open the face.
time? Oh. Oh, can't read a Corona?
We're not that fucking dense, you idiot. Jesus. That he closes it, places it on the table. So, our suspicions are pretty much being confirmed now, huh? Didn't think they'd send another team after the first one got slaughtered so thoroughly. Must have been really desperate to send you.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I don't know. The fact that you're hilariously incompetent crossed my mind.
Fair.
So, here we are. You chained to a chair, at my mercy. You made me run. You made me chase you. So now I don't feel too nice anymore.
Oh, you were nice in the first place?
I was gonna.
Really
Unlike
nice.
my other brothers, I'm not a total jackass.
Well, burning glowing blue eyes doesn't exactly say nice.
So what? Says Mr. fucking Wings over here.
Fair?
Where'd you pick them up, Mr. Demon Host? Fucking... What a clusterfuck this day's been. Oh my god. First, we lose track of half of you, then fucking third ends up dead. I mean, what the fuck else can go wrong today? You know? At least on the bright side, we have you. So we can use you as a bargaining chip.
For how long?
I don't know. However long it takes for the rest of your friends to throw some botched rescue attempt at you. If they even know you've been captured, that is.
That's a fair point. Shit.
So, are you gonna talk? Or am I gonna have to make you talk?
Depends, what are we talking about?
Jesus Christ, you're dense. What is your mission here? What is your goal?
I was trying to enjoy some time with people.
Oh, don't fucking lie to me, okay? I found this already, and he fucking picks up your Rosaria.
Oh, yeah.
You're busted.
Yeah.
Don't try the cute shit.
I figured. But was I lying about
Yes,
wanting...
you were lying.
But I wasn't.
Jesus fucking Christ. He stands up and fucking socks you.
Wonderful.
Sits back down. Now, are you gonna talk, or do I have to keep beating you until you do?
I got time.
I'm in a foul fucking mood. I will beat you all night.
I got time.
Of course you do. Fucking Order Chronos weirdos. He picks up your chrono again, and he clicks it for the third time.
Mm.
He goes, huh. Color changing watch. How fucking neat. What do you use this for?
Mike, what color is it?
You can't see the face right now. But he's clicked 3 times.
3 times.
So, you gonna tell me what this does, or what?
It tells the time.
Oh, fucking... I'm not that dense, okay?
Yeah.
Father gave us a briefing on most of you.
And who is most of us?
Well, you know, the only one he left out was the mutant because, well, in his own words, she's not important enough to be worth a whole briefing.
Oh.
So, the watch. Spit it out. Or I'm gonna keep playing with this thing until something happens.
Oh, that's the best part.
Yeah? I wonder how you're gonna react when you see this. He puts your watch on the desk facing up so you can see the face. It's open.
Uh-huh.
It's set to silver.
Ooh.
The Voidborn man then proceeds to dip his hand into his pocket and pull out a very similar chrono. Pops the face open, clicks it once, sets it down next to yours. It's blue.
Where'd you find that one?
Ha 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 ha. You think you're the only one who gets to fuck around? Break the rules?
Well, you might as well tell me if you're going to kill me anyway.
Nice try. That's a good one. I should remember that next time I get captured. Oh, fuck. You know, anyone else would have fallen for it, but you're really unlucky you got me.
Damn. Tries to stab my finger chained up.
Not really working.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, I ain't never seen a silver mode before. Makes me wonder what it does.
That's a good question.
Oh, don't bullshit to me, you know.
I'll be honest, I was just given this and told, go do our bidding.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure.
Well, to be honest, I was more like, here you go, you work for me now.
That sounds a little more right.
Yeah, how'd you get yours?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Unfortunately, you're the poor son of a bitch being interrogated here, not me. I don't have to tell you shit.
Mike, is Magnus no longer busy? Is he back yet by any...
Well, he's still busy, but he had enough time to scream in your head, "What the fuck was that noise?"
Oh. I don't know.
He's referencing the scream, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
So, should I just set this to blue, he picks your watch up again, and just start killing you over and over? Fucking lose it, or what?
Yes. Please.
You know what? He closes it. I got a better plan. He stands up, pulls an auto pistol from his belt, walks over to you, and promptly shoots you in the kneecap. So, you gonna talk yet? I'm not gonna let you play your little games there. You're gonna talk, or I'm gonna knock you back out and wait until the keeper gets here. And Keeper is not in a very good mood right now.
Oh, that's the one who screamed?
Alright. You wanna be fucking thick? Go ahead, have fun bleeding out. I'm gonna go fuck off now. And with that, he sets your watch to blue, shoots you right in the stomach, and promptly walks out to leave you to bleed out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're sitting there bleeding, chained up. Life sucks. You're at 1 hit point.
So, am I going to loop because of this?
Uh-huh. The only problem is, when you do loop, you're gonna loop to the moment before he gut shot you.
Good.
So, time slowly ticks away. You feel your life force drain out of you, and you expire. A familiar feeling.
Oh, wonderful.
And then when you reawaken, you're just at the moment before he gut shots you.
You did say you want to know what silver does, right?
Mm-hmm. He doesn't gut shot you this time and holsters the pistol. That's right.
Come close.
I'm not that fucking dumb.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Set it to silver and watch.
I'm also not dumb enough to fall for that one.
Fall for what one?
Oh, jeez. I know you have some tricky plan that you think you're so clever, make me switch it over to silver and do some other fucking bullshit that I don't know. I'm not that dumb. Come on. Make me a fellowship check.
What's... I'm chained up. You were about
To innocently
to shoot me.
convince this guy to switch it to silver, you need to pass a fellowship check. He'll be at a -20 because it's going to be hard to convince this guy.
What do you have to lose? I'm chained
Everything.
up. I'm already bleeding out from the knee. What could possibly go wrong? And I do make that.
Okay, so he picks up the watch, sets it to silver, goes, nothing happened. Puts it down, proceeds to walk over to you again, pull out your pistol, or pull out his pistol, and gut shot you.
Oh shit, did another one not pop up?
Well, no, you see, here's the thing. When he shoots you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel the bullet enter you, but then suddenly it's not there.
Oh.
And behind him is a very pissed off looking Redden that is currently having his guts spill out.
Collapse while chained up.
He just jiggles chains. Oh boy! So, the Redden clone, right?
Yes.
You've never seen... Well, you never really experienced anger yourself, have you? Like full-blown berserk rage in this campaign so far?
No.
Well, this Redden is. Like, you can tell he has no marbles left.
Oh, wonderful. It's one of those.
Yeah. And literally all he does is
I say
scream.
that out loud. I say that out loud, by the way.
all you hear is him scream as he grabs the poor son of a bitch by the back of the head, spins him around, and slams his face straight first into the concrete wall. Lets go, and then proceeds to fucking lay into him with a punch. It is at that moment that he glows blue, and you can see the similar effect, like you can see what you look like when you transform from the outside. The glowing blue eyes, the wings.
Keep up the good work, me, as I try to unchain myself.
So, to be exact, what happens is he uses a sail with a punch.
Ooh.
So he contacts, then uses a sail, and completely, basically crumples this guy into the wall. The dude is knocked unconscious. Crazy Redden then immediately looks at you.
Little help? Jingles chains.
You got me gut shot, you piece of shit!
Well, how else was I gonna get out?
I don't know. Maybe use some of your psyker powers, dumbass!
And look where that got us.
Jeez. Didn't get me anywhere.
Are you gonna help me out of these or what?
Fine. Fucking stand still. He goes around behind you and starts undoing the chains.
Alright.
So, what's your game plan to get out of here, me?
Well, I'm gonna go over to the Voidborn, search for his watch, and take it from him.
Okay. So, you get his watch.
Yeah.
It's colorless, by the way.
It's colorless? Okay.
Kind of like a white.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in a different pocket than where I usually put mine.
Right.
Well, I can only assume we're an underground facility with constant...
Can I see that for a second?
Sure thing. You probably know more than I do.
So you're gonna hand the other watch to other Redden?
Yeah. Turning back to him.
So he's gonna click it open, click it once, and go, so if this guy technically has the same powers as us, we could do what he wanted to do to us. Or, you know, we could just bust out of here. That works with me too.
What did he want to do?
You know, time loop, kill you a couple dozen times till you went insane. Like you did to me. You know?
I only did it once. God damn.
Yeah, to you!
Anyway. We're just gonna get out of here.
Alright, let's just go before I dematerialize or something stupid.
Yeah, you still got like 23 and a half hours.
Ah, yeah, okay. But bleeding out!
Fair. Alright, let's go.
So, you're in the same silo that Laura was captured in. So I already described that. It's a single concrete cylinder that goes into the ground with a single door leading to that room. So you and Doppelganger Redden head up the staircase?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you pop out in the same spot Laura and Barney and all that and did in the woods, but there's no stealth shuttle to take you away.
Shit.
And you are bleeding from your leg.
I don't think flying's gonna be the best option.
That was a fluke and you know it.
Exactly. I guess Agnes.
Still a little busy.
Damn it.
What do you want? Make it quick.
Lost and bleeding.
Oh shit, you're fucked up.
Yes.
Oh god, okay, I'll be there in a second. And with that, Magnus appears. And by the way, he's in his true form.
Hi, Magnus. I assume both.
Yeah, no, both of you both go, "Hi, Magnus!" And it's the first time Magnus sees this trick, so he can go, "Oh god, there's two of you now."
At least it's not 4 sills.
Shut your whore mouth.
Do I look like Laura?
Oh my god. So do you want me to help you or not? Because I could just go back to helping Barnabas. It's infinitely more important than your situation right now.
Fine. I'm sorry.
Also, just to update you all, my lights just flickered, so if I disappear for the rest of the night, it's because my power's going out.
Oh, wonderful.
If that happens, it happens. But I'm gonna keep going until then.
Yeah. Alright.
Anyway, you, other Redden, you obviously need healing.
He's gonna expire. He's gonna leave on his own. Don't worry about him. Well, do worry about him. I'm sorry, B.
Alright, give me your leg.
Alright.
So, Magnus uses some warp bullshittery to temporarily close the wound on your leg.
Ooh.
And with that, that's your one. I'm leaving now.
Okay.
Oh, just to let you know, shit might be seriously fucked.
I figured when a scream you heard on the other side of the planet.
Oh, no.
No?
The lunar base just received an astropathic message.
Which is...
From Imperial territory.
What does it say?
I don't know. I'm not the astropath that received it.
Wonderful.
All I know is someone sent an astropathic message from the direction of the Imperial. I don't know what the fuck it means, but shit could be getting a lot worse really quickly.
Okay.
I'm going now.
Have fun, Magnus.
Uh-huh. If we figure this out, we might be able to pull ourselves out of this shithole. Anyway, me and Barnabas should be back by tomorrow morning. Keep yourself alive until then.
You'll know if I die.
Uh-huh. Don't worry. I'll try my best to save you if anything actually serious happens.
Okay.
Walk it off, Redden. Walk it off. And with that, Magnus poofs out of existence. And you're left with your bleeding clone.
I can only assume, Mike, that I get no transmission, like, service out here on the comm bead.
Yeah, no, you don't have enough push.
Damn. And nothing in sight to start heading towards, huh?
Except trees and brush.
Trees and...
And a little clear spot about 100 meters away, which is big enough to land a flyer in.
It's a start, I guess.
Right.
I will go there.
You gonna wander over?
Yep.
Okay, you and the other Red wander over to the clearing. You get a little bit of better bearings because in the clearing you can see the mountain that tower is over.
Okay. Is that the mountain that Barney's little base is at?
Yes.
Ready for a hike?
Fuck. No, but here we go.
Don't worry, you don't have to do the entire thing. Lucky
You know it'll
you.
take several days to walk there, right? Who'd we lose? Mason? No.
No.
Jordan. That's who we lost. Anyway, it's a several-day journey on foot from where you are going.
And there's no vehicles, no... there's, like, just trees and bush.
Well, roll me a perception check to see if you can spot one.
50.
Is that a yes? Is that a no?
That's a no.
There's no modifiers to it. Okay.
That's
You got nothing.
You say anything?
Nope. I don't see a damn thing.
Well, let's do this.
Hiking we go. So, Conrad? If you're there.
Yes.
You've reached the Inquisition's little base camp.
Nice.
It's a motherfucking treehouse.
What is Barnabas?
No, this isn't Barnabas. This is like the original Keen's base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was first. Conrad
You're
can see it.
You're actually still like a solid 6-hour ride away from Barnabas's camp.
So this is the OGT.
Yes.
Okay.
The only people here are the Eldari, you, and a Voidborn wearing traditional Tau clothing. When you guys actually get up there, he's sitting in front of a Vox set, just cycling through listening. And by traditional Tau clothing, I mean he's wearing a fucking robe.
Right.
Like a traditional Tau robe.
So,
So,
your plan here?
well, plan was to get you out of the resort so that the vindictive bitch doesn't try to murder you.
Can I get some intel on that?
We don't have a whole bunch, but as far as we can tell, Keeper sees the Voidborn agent she keeps as children,
Gotcha.
and somebody killed one. Which was bound to happen sooner or later, but yeah.
Do we have any idea to what her endgame is?
Well, from what we've been able to piece together, somebody appeared here a while ago, maybe a couple months, middle of our operation, and took power and started pulling strings in the shadows. It was around the same time that the Voidborn all started experiencing strange psyker powers.
Right.
Aside from that, we know their end goal is to take control of the planet from the Tau. Probably using the Necron field as the deterrent to force them off while their fleet from the shipyard on the moon attacks.
So I do have to ask something for clarification.
Yep.
Our objective is to somehow deal with both of these problems simultaneously.
Well, the plan was to deal with one, then the other, but recent events have accelerated our timeline.
So it might as well be.
So we might as well deal with them concurrently. Thankfully, we have your team and my team, meaning we might still stand a chance.
So, I'm going to assume that one option is to cut the head off of the snake, kill the mysterious figure,
The one holding the strings, yes.
because without him it all comes tumbling down. Is there any other options for dealing with them, or is that basically all we've got?
Well, unless you have, I don't know, another fleet you can pull out of your ass to fight the one in orbit, you really don't have many choices.
So we take him out and then carry on with his plan and activate the shields? Or whatever the hell
Protecting
it
us
is?
from the Tau fleet while we send an SOS out to the Imperium to save us. It's the only choice we really have.
Speaking of which, that's gonna. We'll figure it.
Alright.
But for right now, that sounds like a solid plan, or as good a plan as any in broad concept.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any way of contacting your ship?
Not offhand, unless you have an orbital voxcaster. Or,
Not
well,
here.
Magnus. But Magnus is busy.
I'll assume that's another one of your members.
Well, you could say such, yes.
Lurgan's giggling in the back of your head. For now, I guess all we can really do is, well, wait it out. They're going to be searching the jungle for everybody. Probably all night.
And when come the morn, or perhaps we can make contact with the other cell?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. We can send an encrypted transmission to them via the box set over there if you have the channel number.
I would have the channel. Barnabas never gave us the one for that box, did he?
He did not, but you still have your team's channel.
Okay, I was going to say, as long as we've got that. So yeah, I'm going to take the risk, and I am going to get an encrypted message out to them, simply letting them know that, So when we say encrypted, as in 100% secure, or they would just take how long to break it?
It'll take them a while to break it, if they intercept it. And if they notice that it's not just a bunch of garbage box white noise.
Assuming the worst case scenario, how long would it take them to figure out what it means?
I don't know. Depending on who starts cracking the code, it could be anywhere from 3 hours to 3 weeks. They're really inconsistent with their code cracking, must admit.
In that case, I suppose we should play it as safe as possible, and I just want an encrypted message that lets my team know that I'm alive.
Might want to tell them to hunker down, too.
I'll be doing my best to make it to them.
You're gonna go out in this mess?
Not yet, but...
Well, you go talk to him. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go watch the perimeter. And then she gets up and walks over to a little window, sits down and starts watching outside.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go talk to fucking Monk then.
Yes. So, when you walk up to this guy, you actually get a good look at his face when he turns and goes, "Oh, hey, what do you need?" And he looks exactly the same as the other Voidborn you've met.
You have a sibling?
I have. He starts counting on his hand. 5 siblings. Well, 4 now.
Okay, that's exactly what I thought. Clones, question mark, or something more complicated?
Oh, God, I would love to explain it to you. I really would. But my family's tree is so fucked up, even I don't understand where it begins or ends.
So I'll just go ahead and cut out the miscellaneous questions and get to the important ones. Should I assume that your father is the shady fucker who's, like, pulling all the strings?
That would be him, yes. He granted my other brothers with powers beyond my comprehension.
And he didn't do that to you for what reasons?
I'm a rebel. Why do you think I'm out here trying to help?
I don't know. I thought it might be more complicated than that.
No, I just hate my family. They're a bunch of fucking murdering assholes. Wish none of them would have been born.
Give him a thumbs up.
So when you do, he looks over at you and he goes, "By the way, you need me to work my magic here on the Vox, or have you got it?"
I don't trust myself. Well, actually, looking at it, would it require a test?
It would require a tech use test to encrypt the message properly.
I would prefer not to take the chance of myself fucking it up in some way, to be honest.
Alright, well, lucky for you, I can talk and work. Next question, please.
I'm going to assume Mother is probably
Keeper.
giant psychic. Oh, I'm sorry. Keeper is giant psychic scream lady.
Yes, you've pissed Mom off.
Good to know.
She'll probably cool down by the morning, but vengeance is kind of her thing.
All right. I don't. You know anything about giant black necromancers?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's Dad's plan.
Make a shield, tell the town to fuck off, take complete control of the planet.
Pretty much. Have an impenetrable fortress of alien technology.
Have
That's
a bunch
the plan.
of very pissed off and useless.
Mm-hmm. By the way, he sticks his hand out to you. My name's Sexta, but you can just call me the Prince.
Oh.
And with that, he gives you an actual wink.
I'm going to gently take his hand and go, Conrad. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you again, Miss Novigrad.
Conrad's brain's like, wait a minute. Where the fuck did I meet him?
So, just to let you know, you don't actually know when you met him.
Okay, after conferring with the other two voices in my head, I'm going to go, when did I meet you? Exactly.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. I don't have any sick warp powers like my brother, so I have to make do with normal things. And I learned how to disguise myself pretty damn good. To the
didn't
point
kick your
where
ass in
I
the
almost
chest,
look
did I?
normal. Come on, think about it. Think about it.
I said that I didn't kick your ass in chest, did I?
No,
Okay.
you just kicked my ass.
Oh!
There we go. Light bulb, ding. Come on, think about it.
Sorry?
It's fine. I knew what I was getting into. I'm glad I wasn't the first guy. Huh.
Okay, so you were the noble who, I don't know how I beat you.
Dumb luck.
Also, you had a stellar beard. Just putting it out.
Had a stellar what?
Beard.
Ah, thanks. I try my best. Disguising myself is really the only thing that's kept me alive for the past few years, so...
That's good. If you excuse me, I'm going to go confer with the voices in my head on what's our next course of it.
So he gives you this weird look and then kind of just waves. Just kind of waves it off, like, whatever, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Give him a thumbs up and walk off, because, I hope that discourages him from winking at me again.
So, the other members of the party receive an encrypted Vox transmission saying that orders from Conrad to, hunker down for the night, and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, she'll be coming to find you all.
Oh,
That's the plan currently, is that I will be trying to find you all. While the exact thing was that I'll be trying to get to base camp.
Right. Okay, then that's what you get sent.
Wonderful.
Just give out the find Sandra and tell her the news.
Ah, shit.
Sure, I was...
So, we're gonna hunker down for the night then?
That's the plan.
Right. Only a couple hours till morning anyway.
Right.
Alright, so, y'all who are not on vehicles are trudging your way toward, the camp. The other two are hunkering down. And, unless anyone has any actions they'd like to declare now, I will, time skip to dawn.
I don't think I got many options here.
I'm not sure I have that many available either, considering what I have on hand. You know what? I'm gonna try and tech use the radio back together. while I'm going.
Well, gee, I was hoping you'd say something like that. Roll me a tech use.
Okay. I make that because my tech use is plus, yes.
Okay. You managed to put wires back together where they should be without electrocuting yourself, and you get the Voxcaster kind of working.
Okay. I'm going to use it to listen while I'm going. And I'm not going to try and transmit anything.
Right. Okay. There's a lot of excited chatter, but it gives you the ability to slip past all the teams that are searching the forest for you.
Oh, good! Yay!
You basically have a backdoor into their comm network.
Awesome!
Redden, you don't need a comm network because you have another expendable Redden who can come back every 5 minutes and go, don't go that way. Why? There's people that way.
I died.
Got it.
Pretty much. By the way, the first time he does this, you actually see him pull the white watch out and set it to blue before he fucks off.
Ah.
So, just putting it out there. I want to know how many people get their asses chewed out for bagging Redden and then his corpse dissolves.
Since I'm listening to that, would I hear that?
Oh yeah, you'd hear contact, pulse fire. Where'd he go?
Laura's just going to shake her head. Ah, Redden.
Ah,
For once he's actually doing something right.
So, other than that, again, nobody has any other declared actions, so I'm gonna time skip to Dawn to make this easier on everybody.
Yes.
Dawn has come. It's been roughly 4 hours. Laura, you're exactly 3/4 of the way there. You should be there by mid-afternoon. Redden, you're gonna be there in the evening.
Okay.
Right about the mid-afternoon.
Conrad, if you fucking gun it from your position, you could be there in 3 hours. But that's full speed driving checks the whole way.
If it's required, I'm more than willing because I still have all 3 of my fate,
Yeah.
and I'm more than willing to ace every single one of those.
Okay, well, it would be 3 rolls.
It's 3 fate, perfect.
Yeah. 1 for each hour, so.
Zoom, zoom.
Right, fucking Conrad is basically fucking the deja vu meme right now.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
I picked 8.
Instead of the flying vehicles, it's just the car from that anime with rocket thrusters for wheels.
There you go.
Red
It's a
line.
bike.
Or driving from red line.
Anyway, suffice it to say, Conrad is going.
I am go.
So, again, do any of you have any declared actions before you all meet up?
I have a question because I
Mhm.
forgot about it because I was in the moment. I had loot.
Loot.
Yes.
5 insanity, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful. That puts me at 24.
That's a trauma!
Mm-mm.
Roll the willpower.
Wonderful.
Let's see if he resists.
If not, I'm ready.
Oh! Oh, 85.
Promise list!
And
Okay.
85, what's your willpower, Redden?
40. Yeah, just 40.
85 minus 40 is 4 degrees, well, 5 degrees of failure. I want you to roll me a d100.
D hundo.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry, hang on.
You fucked that up.
Did? Damn it.
Yeah, you did.
It's 1D100 without the exclamation point.
Not the code. 21.
21?
Yep.
21.
21 plus 50 equals 71, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how math works.
The character is constantly fearful, staring at danger everywhere, and extremely jumpy. Get
So
all
normal,
10
right?
perception-based tests, and a -10 to all willpower-based tests for next 1d5 days.
Oh,
Roll me
So-
d5 to see how long it lasts.
so Redden cranked to 11. Got it.
4 days.
4 days.
Jesus.
4 days of trauma.
All right. So, again, if nobody minds, I'm just going to kind of time dilate a little here to when Conrad shows up,
Zoop.
Yep.
which would be just early morning. Still, you would see Conrad ride in on a fucking motorbike like a mad woman.
I know I'm not gonna get to keep this rifle, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and mark my kills on the scope.
Hmm.
I have an engraving kit.
Does anywhere? Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna go ahead and alert the camp to Conrad's presence and not enemy presence.
Right. So yeah, Austere doesn't accidentally shoot her sister blind because she heard a bike approaching now. Sororicide
Yeah,
does not happen this day.
Gonna like fucking dismount as quickly as possible, run up to Syl and ask who's alive, who's here, what's going on.
So far, we don't really have casualties. Hal wandered off into the woods. We've got both Austere and Sandra here, and we've got mostly a full crew.
Has there been any updates from Barnabas whatsoever?
Oh, right on cue.
I fucking hate you.
What? He said he'd be back in the morning.
Please, is that Magnus?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna assume it's Barney himself.
Barney
Oh,
and
was that-
Magnus together, and Magnus is in
Okay.
his true form.
Whip around. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. You make a dramatic entrance like that again, and I am punching you in the dick. We're
Barnabas
already on
kind of
the
looks
way.
concerned. Magnus just kind of shrugs, like, I made a warp stuff.
We're on high alert, and you're gonna sit here and just jump in.
Well, to be
Okay,
fair, we
let's-
did land a stealth shuttle.
Okay, so let's skip the whole accusing part. Yes, and so what the fuck is going on, and how do we activate the shield?
Look,
Well, that would be a short, long, Magnus corrects, trip underground.
Okay.
look, we can focus on all that later. Right now, we have a way into the city. We just don't know how tightly defended it is. There's a tunnel through the mountain, directly to the city, directly to the quote-unquote God-man. As I'm not calling him
Right.
anything close to the Biggie.
Let's call him the governor.
So, you guys remember Baldy?
We have a way in...
Yeah.
Or Syl remembers Baldy at the very least.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Conrad's met Baldy.
No, you have not. But he sticks his head out and goes, hey, which one of you is the captain of the Apollyon?
Hi.
You got an
Shit, my
encrypted message from your ship. You should probably listen to it immediately.
Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna run over there.
Yeah, so you get on the box and you start receiving the message, and it's just one of the bridge ratings who's telling you that you received an astropathic message.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an admiral on the resort, and when things started going tits up, he recalled his fleet to the system.
Oh.
They're on their way.
Oh.
We're about to have a diplomatic incident.
Yeah, you remember that admiral from the games room?
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
How big is that fleet?
I'm going to assume the astropathic message probably doesn't give me any tactical data, does it?
Mm-mm. All you know now is there's an Imperial fleet coming an indeterminate amount of distance from the warp, and it is coming for blood. And to
Oh,
rescue
right,
the
that's
admiral.
I'm going to fucking walk out.
No, there's one last piece to the message.
Oh, great.
Because, what happens is the rating gets cut off suddenly, and the Apollyon clicks on,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a babble of, "Are you okay? Did something happen? I saw some shit going down."
So I'm going to assume this is a live feed at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going
She
to say...
basically hijacked the message to start talking to you.
I figured as much. I'm just going to inform Apollyon that yes, I am currently fine. Things are not going quite to plan, but we are adapting.
Okay, Gord said I needed to tell you something. What the fuck was it? Oh, right. So, the Knights are ready for atmospheric combat.
Okay.
But they
Yeah.
cannot fly anymore, which means we'll have to actually clear the atmosphere and land them manually.
Which is to say that you need that Tau fleet busy.
Very busy. Which is why I bring this up now, because whole Imperial fleet's on the way. That'll probably keep them pretty busy. Let us slip in.
Right. You think you can keep yourself safe while the Imperial fleet is, in the middle of a massive scale engagement with the Tau?
I think so. I mean, probably.
Okay, I tell you what. Can you patch me through to anyone?
To who?
To anyone.
Okay, specifics?
Specifically, probably Sun.
Okay, bringing up Sun's control console now. After about a second, you hear Sun go, "Oh, no.
Hi.
So, I hear things are getting pretty dicey down there."
They are, and there's an Imperial fleet coming for you. Well, more for the
Mhm.
Tau fleet, but you're in the middle of it.
Yep.
So I want to ask your tactical opinion, as I'm not quite one for, more complicated military maneuvers than shoot it. And so I don't know if the Apollyon should try to get towards the edge of the system, that way it moves with the Imperial fleet. Because I don't trust the Tau not to just blow her to pieces.
I have an idea.
And what would that be, dear son?
If we go dark immediately after leaving dock during the night side of the planet, we could probably drift into geosynchronous orbit without any of our thrusters.
Between yourself and the rest of the crew, you think you can accomplish that? You have confidence?
Oh, I know we can accomplish the maneuver. The problem is, after we get pulled into geosynchronous orbit, we're going to have to fire our thrusters to either re-enter or maintain it.
And what's the time frame on?
Well, seems how it's just becoming dawn. You'd have to wait a whole day for the night cycle to come back around.
And the message had no idea when the fleet would arrive?
No. All I know is they're not too far off. The Admiral kept them pretty close.
All right,
It's
then.
far enough they have to travel through the warp. So if I were to ponder a guess, 1 to 3 weeks, maybe 4 if we're unlucky. Maybe they never show up. I don't know. It's warp travel. It's fucky.
Give me 2 seconds. And I'm going to run out of the room, and I'm going to yell, Barnabas, Sill!
What?
Come in the room, please.
Barnabas kind of walks over, disgruntled.
He can fucking
Marches
suck
over.
it. So, shorthand of it, the Apollyon can give us Void Knights as fire support if she can get in geosynchronous orbit with the planet.
Wait,
Isn't-
you have knights on that ship?
Yes, Barnabas, move, get quick on the uptake.
Isn't the whole point of the void part to not be, planet side?
They've been modified in order to survive atmospheric combat.
So they're just knights then.
Well, they fly, which normal knights can't. Aerospace
So-
knights, let's call them that.
Whatever you say, Captain.
But
What?
anyway, the big thing is that there's going to be an Imperial fleet. Sun estimates that if we're lucky, it'll be here in 2 weeks. If we're unlucky, 4 weeks or never.
Right.
The Apollyon could detach from the station, go dark, float onto the night side of the planet, get into geosynchronous orbit to support us, but At some point after that, it's going to have to burn thrusters in order to maintain orbit.
And at that point, their cover's blown.
Which sounds to me that we should wait longer. At least until we know that we can actually use the Knights.
Right.
At which point we use them for cover fire, and then the Apollyon hauls ass to the edge of the system in hopes the Tau fleet can't catch her.
All right.
Preferably, I would rather the Imperial fleet be here before we pull that in.
The way I'm thinking it, so far it doesn't seem anyone's caught on to our position. Could end anytime now. But as long as we've got that going for us, as long as they don't find us, we've got time to plan our assault. As soon as that fleet gets here, we need to get the Knights in as close as possible and launch an assault on that city. As soon as we take out the governor, we should be able to cripple their support system. Without a commander, most armies at least begin to falter.
But if nothing else, we're all agreed that for right now, the Apollyon needs to hold position and not do anything. Let's see.
For right now, yes.
I look at Barnabas.
Yeah. I'm not risking the monocular.
I figured as much.
It's not armed. It's not capable of fight. It's a spy vessel.
I'm going to inform Sun that for right now, we're not going to risk the maneuver, as if the Apollyon gets caught out, she will most likely be destroyed, and that's not an option.
Right. So we're waiting for the fleet to show up then?
Wait for the fleet to show up, and if we need you earlier, I'll find some way to get in.
Right. Yeah, oh shit, there's something I was supposed to right. I had a chat with, what is her name? The scary astropath witch lady. What the fuck is her name?
Medea.
Thank you, Medea. This is actually Sun not being able to remember because they never talk.
Right.
You could probably, if you had a powerful enough psyker, send a message to her. I guess? If you have an astropath down there or something?
We have an equivalent.
That's the only thing I can say aside from this channel, which is rapidly probably becoming compromised, so we should probably get off it.
Understood. Thank you, son.
Click.
Well then. Nice.
I'm going to go set up a watch regiment. As for right now, all we can do is hold position and hope to the Emperor that we're not compromised.
We hold position. While that's going on, I'm going to turn to Barnabas, and I'm going to go, so you know anything about this tunnel that goes through the mountain?
Not a fucking clue. We're being a little busy delving ancient alien ruins and trying to figure out how they work.
You made any actual progress on that?
Yep. So, this isn't the first time the Imperials have been to this world.
I figured.
There's a calcified cruiser stuck down under the plates. Well, not quite the plates, but deep underground. Somebody has obviously placed it there to wire it in with the Necron control network. Some really advanced shit, so we're going to need at least a couple tech priests to get it up and running at the very least. And they're going to have to be good. Like, really good. Thankfully, it is an Imperial system, so most average Mechanicus will do.
Okay, so we can... Well, there might be some in the city who can be persuaded? I'm not sure where we're supposed to get them.
I don't know. I got nothing. I didn't bring any of mine with me.
But I don't have, I mean... That would require another shuttlecraft, and that's... I suppose if push really comes to shove, we do have a lifter, and we do have a bunch of tech priests.
Barnabas thumbs behind him and then goes, oh, right, well, my shuttle can get in and out of orbit during night unseen. It has special thermal sensors and a bunch of other shit that I don't want to explain right now that lets it pass unseen through most forms of detection. So as long as it's dark, they won't see us.
So here's my question. Having too many people in this base camp is a risk.
Bad thing.
Yes.
I was just going to suggest that we send an advanced group over to set up a fallback base in case this one is compromised.
Sounds like an excellent.
All right. I'll get my people on that. You get your people doing what you need them to do.
Understood. It's mostly just hoping that they're all alive.
Right. And it's at this point that Laura walks in.
Hi.
So you probably walk in just as Sil starts setting up watch positions and the like.
Yeah. So, Laura's going to come in being pretty obvious and not trying to sneak up and get shot in the face.
Right. You're obviously being, like, friendly, coming in.
Yep.
Alright, so everyone outside, well, just Sil, I guess, in this case. She's a mutant again.
I don't have time to address that, but never thought I'd say this. It's good to see you alive, Matt.
Good to see you too, Sil. Laura seems a lot more frazzled than she did the last time.
I don't know if you know what's going on, but we're on high alert right now. There's a chance that the planetary governor could launch an attack on us at any second.
Delightful. Laura's just gonna heft her current long lads and where do you need me?
Take a watch position. Try to find somewhere out of the way, but where you might be able to take a shot if one needs it.
Hey, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a navigate check to see if there's any good vantage points. Navigate surface at plus. I just have navigate surface with. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay, it's been a day. So I actually. Shh. No, remember it goes by day. It resets by day.
What's your call, Mike?
No fate.
Damn it.
No die. No vantage.
Oh, you know, there's one really obvious fucking spot you're overlooking.
Wait, we're on a mountain, aren't we?
No, you're at the base of the hit mountain now.
We're at the base of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! I didn't even need to do a check for that. Okay.
Your brain finally click it together?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go set up there.
Set up on the hillside?
Yep.
Okay. Before you get go, you're handed a ration and some water. In the canteen.
I'm gonna scarf that down and sip on the water.
Yeah, you're told to keep the canteen while you're up there.
Of course.
Okay, now, if anyone else has any actions, tell me now or I'm going to time skip to the evening when Redden gets here.
The only thing I would like to declare is I do want to set up a contingency with the bike, and that is if for any reason the base gets overrun, anyone who can get to it is to get to the bike and get to the fallback point to warn Barnabast.
Alright,
And
the message goes around.
I'm going to I'm going to check over the long las because I took several shots and I think I'm almost at the limit on the barrel.
Yeah.
Actually,
So that's a tech use.
You're not that bad. You're not as bad as you think it is. Because you see your shots weren't rapid fire. You took a couple shots here, a couple shots and a couple hours later. So the barrel had time to cool down between sessions.
Okay. So
However, you are down to half of your first magazine, and you still have your second full one. Or charge pack.
to be safe, I'm gonna try and get a hold of a replacement barrel for later.
Okay, well, that'll require a trip back down. and scavenging from one of the long lasses. But I'm not going to make you roll for that because it's easy enough to do.
Okay.
Time
Anyway, time skip. So, Red.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I just want to say, Still's going to take the time to find the best pilot out of everyone and station them next to the bike at all times.
Oh.
Wouldn't that
That's
be between,
that's between.
is that NPC or
Well, you see, that's the thing, right? There's one guy who is reasonably sure he's the best pilot here, but he doesn't know Conrad or Laura, so...
Hold on.
Yeah, I have pretty solid operate surface.
But you're sitting on the side of a fucking cliff.
Exactly.
I have operate groundcraft too.
So yeah, we're probably all about tied, the people in the party that can actually do it.
So, right. So either way, anybody gets on the bike.
Right.
whoever can?
Okay, time skip.
Yeah.
Right. So, first thing I want to address, the elephant in the room, Red.
Yeah.
It's been 24 hours.
Bye, other me.
Well, no, you see, here's what happens. He dematerializes and immediately rematerializes with no wounds and goes, "Ha! That actually fucking worked!"
Oh
Was it the white
no.
one?
He's holding the white watch in his hand, which is now changed to the same color as yours.
Oh.
Jason finally realizes.
You're permanent now, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Doppelganger!
Wonderful.
Oh, we're gonna fuck up so much shit with this. Oh, this is gonna be fucking great.
Oh no, there's
Reddit?
2 of them!
Reddit,
Yes, other me.
calm down.
But I'm so excited!
I
You
understand.
imagine the look on everyone's faces when you walk in and walk out and then another you walks in right behind you?
That's... No, I can't wait until when you don't disappear for them.
Anyway, and it's around this time that you walk into the camp.
Yes, wonderful.
Now, the question is, do you want the other Redden to walk in with you, or do you want to keep this on the down low for a while?
Fuck it. Surprise them.
So yeah, 2 Reddens walk in.
Redden?
Hello.
Sup?
You know
How many
what?
times did you die to get here?
Him? Twice? Me? 12 times.
Yeah, something like that. About 14 in total.
Between the 2
You
of
can
us.
just bring back your clones like that?
What?
You can just bring back your clones like that?
Yeah.
I may have cheated a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's here now.
We don't have time. Christian. Whatever the fuck is going on?
Laura's just looking from the hill and like, the fuck?
There's 2 Reddens. Which one do I shoot?
2 more guns.
Which one do I shoot? Exactly.
Oh, we have 2 more
Arm
guns.
yourselves.
Are
Right.
they not on?
What?
Do you not have a gun, Redden?
We never brought weapons.
Oh, right. Not every... Yeah.
Look, makeshift
I'm gonna bring
armor
this
is
to the
over there. Go arm yourselves.
Awesome.
Laura is kind of freaking out. Why? Oh no! Oh no! I just realized. Mike,
Yo.
agoraphobia.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, you are facing the tree line.
Okay, so
You
there's.
have a mountain behind you and a tree line in front of you.
Okay, I have some boundaries. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh no.
Look and stare angrily wherever Laura is and just point at the 2 Reddens.
I'm debating which one to shoot.
Neither. Redden?
Laura is going to microbead directly to Syl. I don't know.
It's fucking insanity.
You have no idea. Now, Redden?
Look, we're not calling both of you Redden. You need a new name. One of you
What about
does.
Lehman?
No!
Wait a second, no, what was it?
It's Lumen.
Lumen? Lumen, yes.
Hey, I can work with Lumen.
Lumen.
There we go. Easy.
So my bullshit cover name is now my for realsy name. That's kind of weird, but whatever.
Eh,
I keep the
Lumen.
rest of it same.
how
Oh
far did
man, you know what I just realized? Shade's gonna lose her shit when she finds out.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to get to. What
Oh
Shade's
no! Oh no!
Look, Shade's gonna
Look,
have
now
two
she
of
has
you.
two of you to fucking torture. I mean,
I'm not taking that bullet for you, bro. I'm sorry.
you
I
act
don't
like
think
Shade
you're
will
gonna
give you
have
a
much of
choice.
choice.
It's Shade. It's not going to be a bullet. It's going to be a knife.
Or a
It's not gonna
syringe.
be either.
Probably both.
It's gonna
This
be a
is Shade we're
flash
talking
gun.
about.
Now, what did I miss out?
A lot, but
Yeah.
first guns, yes?
Yes, fine.
There are now 2 Reddens armed with las guns.
Oh, so there are stock standard Imperial Guard. Got it.
And I am going to go ahead and, I guess, info dump Redden on all the advancement, the shield system, the Necrons, the Imperial fleet.
So you get info dumped.
Okay.
You now
Uh,
know everything everyone else does.
So 2 Mechanicus? Just call Max. He's here somewhere.
Oh yes, let us awaken the demigod from his vacation.
He doesn't deserve a vacation.
If we absolutely need him, I'm more than willing to do so. But given the fact that we now know there's an Imperial fleet coming, if he finds out that we knew that, and we ruined his vacation when we didn't technically need to, I think he might be pissed.
Just a tiny little bit.
Yeah!
By the way,
don't-
that came from the edge of the woods behind you.
Oh shit.
Turn to him.
Hi! Laura's just gonna buzz over the comm beam. Hi!
Good turn around.
Stop.
Hi.
How are you, Max?
Well, seems how my vacation's pretty much fucked at this point. I think I'm gonna find a nice cabin somewhere and wait for this all to blow over.
Cool.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
But I figured you losers could probably use a hand here. So he flicks a little card at you.
Okay.
On it
Where
is a
is it?
channel number for a Vox. He goes, "That's my personal Vox code. You need a hand? Just give me a call. If not, I'm staying on fucking vacation, even if there's a goddamn war on."
Question, Max. Real
Ah.
quick.
What? He turns around.
Can you use Imperial technology to interface with an ancient Imperial cruiser to interface with Necron technology?
I mean, that's how I did it on Cadia.
Cool.
Well, it wasn't quite a cruiser, but...
We may need you to do that again, but we'll get to that when we come to it.
Yeah, you'll owe me a lot if that comes to that.
Do you think your buff tech Marines can do it?
I
Sorry, you
mean,
buff tech
probably.
Marines? Okay then.
Given
Well, if the
enough.
planet blows up, you know why.
If the planet blows up, I'm sure you'll be fine.
I appreciate your faith in us, Max.
Mm-hmm. You can take care of it. I know you can.
Now you're putting too much faith in us.
He
Fucking
goes
war.
trudging off. So, the card you have, by the way, is a card for the Eagle and Wolf Transstellar Shipping Company. On the
Gonna
back
fucking
is
stab
the on the back is the actual box code.
Excellent, amazing. I love him.
So,
All right, well, everyone's here.
it
Laura,
is now evening.
Yes.
where's the Kinsei?
I'm gonna check that real quick.
So, the Kensei is about a 3-hour ride away from you.
Do you inform us?
Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't make me roll for that one, Mike.
Well, you see, the problem is, it's really fucking obvious. You're like, let's check the Kensei, burning bright light. Okay, there he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so the Kensei is some guy who calls himself the Prince. I'm most sure of it. That's where I came from.
Fucker.
Okay, that works.
Do you not like him, Redden?
I guess he's got some sort of crush on shit. I don't know.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I beat the shit out of him.
Good.
It makes you feel better. I beat the shit out of him.
We should probably go and get him.
I can try to make another stunt across, the 3 hours of open terrain.
And
Don't know
then
how well
3
that
hours back
Oh,
at night
Really?
with no fate.
Actually, we don't have have we got anything from Barnabas recently, or at all?
Only the location of the fallback point for the camp and its location.
Okay. Well, how far away is that?
On foot, about an hour. With vehicle, minutes.
Awesome.
Easy enough minutes to where it doesn't require a check?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell the team that I am going to go to Barnabas because he still has a binocular and he might be able to shift over there in the nights quietly and pick up our boy for us.
Okay.
Does that sound like a plan?
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Still,
Sure, whatever.
cool. And I'm going to assume you agree to, Laura.
Yep.
Excellent. I'm going to go do that.
Okay. So you're gonna hop on the bike and cruise over there?
Yep.
Okay. So Barnabas has set his team that he took with him to erecting basic defenses like trenches, fallback points, sandbags, things like that. It's your standard Imperial holdout position, replete with barbed wire and trenches.
Where did these Kriegers come from?
Going to find Barnabas as soon as I can and basically give him the download that we found the Kensei. And I was wondering if the binocular could be used, or whatever he has on hand could be used to pick him up quietly in the night. To where we don't have to risk the drive.
Could fly over there, but the problem being... Wait a minute. Magnus, get your fucking red ass out here. Magnus kind of materializes like, hey, how's it going?
Feel like doing work, buddy boy?
Fine. Shit's devolved to the point now where I need to step in. What do you need?
Bastard.
We have a Kensei who requires protection. And right now he's in a treehouse in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. And while we're at it, should we get the original team over here?
It's probably not the worst idea in the world. Their position's going to be compromised sooner or later.
And having them in a stronger point to where they can actually help us sounds amazing. Would you be so kind as to cabby them over too?
Fine. So what am I looking for then?
An Eldari, a guy in a Tau robe, and I'm gonna go into my mind and just be like, can I get a description of Saul again? Just blind buff?
Blind, buff, bartender outfit, Ouroboros tattoo on his right pec.
I regurgitate all that.
Okay.
So, Tarvitz.
With that, Magnus goes, okay, I'll be right back. He poofs and repoofs with the team, including the short fat man. And they all look fucking sketched out, because the demon just appeared out of nowhere, went, you're coming with me! Grabbed them all and then poofed again.
Everyone meets Steve. Do not question what Steve does.
That's right, you don't question Steve! With that, he poofs off again.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay, the short fat fuck is like, okay, what the fuck what the fuck is going on?
We brought you here so you don't die. Everyone, meet Barney. I point at Barnabas.
Oh, shit. Like, the Inquisitor Barnabas?
The Inquisitor Barnabas. The
Wow.
illustrious.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. He sticks his hand out. And Barnabas kind of like, oh, shucks, you're too nice.
You got a fan club that you didn't tell me about?
Well, it's not every day that you just defend an entire world with, what, how many people was it? 400? 350 to be exact, but, details, not that important. The shit legends are made of.
Right.
Fuck. If I didn't know
What?
better, I'd say you're blessed by the Emperor. Nervous laughing from Barney.
I'm going to look at him and be like, so, I'm going to assume you could use him for your entrenching process. I pointed Saul.
What do you know about digging holes? To which Saul goes, well, I'm no Iron Warrior, but I've made a couple defensive lines before. Low key, you hear Magnus giggling. Like you all hear Magnus giggling.
Magnus, why are you giggling?
The Iron Warriors dig holes.
What is an Iron Warrior?
I'm gonna see if I wouldn't know who the Iron Warriors are. I can't even intelligence check that.
No.
Nope. It's an inside joke that only Magnus got.
That's
Is
kind of
everyone
funny,
like,
but I don't get it.
What is it?
That's funny, but I don't get it.
I don't see how it's funny if you don't get it.
Just
Anyway, fooling aside, I'll go help out.
Do any of the other of you wish to dig holes for a while?
You got a Vox set? It's the Prince talking. I'd rather be behind one of those than actually fighting or digging holes or, you know.
We got one in base camp. Do you have another one, Barney?
Here? Not really. Although your friend there has a portable one. What was her name? Laura? On the hillside?
Yes.
She's carrying a portable unit with her, so we could
Might be
reappropriate that for the camp here.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. I might run it over to you. And by might, I mean I will.
Right.
And lastly, Barnabas has something to say.
The bald guy who works at the Vox station there. Tell him to send a message to the monocular upon the entry of the Imperial fleet.
Okay, what would this message be?
Ave Imperator.
Ave Imperator. Patriotic. I'm gonna get a Lurvian to translate and talk to the Eldari real quick and basically be like, so love, you wanna stay here and dig holes? You wanna go to the base camp that may be raided at any moment?
I shall scout out the area.
Just be sure that you either get back to me or him at your earliest convenience.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Also, if you could possibly find a tunnel that's somewhere around the mountain pass, well, around the mountain, I'd be very appreciative. Just don't do anything too dangerous.
If I find it, I'll let you know. Seeing that nobody sees of Hal chopping up all the soldiers at the gate.
I mean, he should come back and let us know that he found the damn thing.
After he's done with his murder spree. Which could take a while.
Man's got priorities. Can't wait for her to come back and be like, there was a demon. And I guess I'm going to be taking our golden boy and getting him the bitch seat on the motorcycle.
Nice. So when you say gold boy, you mean...
This they can say, our prince.
Okay, good. I was just checking to make sure. Because he's not actually
Yeah, no,
wearing gold. I was like,
I just mean gold boy because he's a shard of the fucking emperor in him.
Right.
But yeah,
Okay.
bring him back. Go to our bald man, tell him Ave Imperator, all that good shit.
Alright.
Oh, and also probably tell Syl that there's this lady with, like, you know, an Eldari, who is technically on our side. She's running around the forest right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you can let everybody know not to shoot her, it'd be great.
Okay.
Right, fine.
Thank you, Syl.
Captain, you owe everyone in the crew a vacation.
But as soon as we can actually get one, I'll more than happily sign off on it.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh.
Who knows? Maybe if this all ends on the Imperial side, you might just be able to take a vacation here.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no, not coming back here.
I want to be back on a ship.
Nobody gives a shit what you want.
No one ever did in the
Stand up for
Well, no,
yourself,
now
you
you
bitch.
have two. You have another one of you now.
He doesn't give a shit either.
He's him, I'm me.
Does Lumen care about Reden's interests?
Lumen's kind of like, I'm just here. I don't know. I've been alive for like 3 days?
He's been as a... He was literally born 3 days ago at this rate.
Good.
Raise him like
Also-
your son.
No.
Or your brother.
It'd be more like a twin?
So
Oh,
brother.
Kind of. In a weird way.
Anyway, existential crisis aside, let's get back to, making sure we don't all die, yeah?
Yeah.
fine. What do you need?
I'm doing my best.
Well, I don't think we have much more of a plan until we figure out where that tunnel is. So, we wait for that.
Right.
In the fucking...
Wait, what?
There's a tunnel in the fucking mountain that leads to the city.
Yes, that's where the Eldari's trying to find.
All she has to do is find how. I'm pretty sure he went to find it first.
And hopefully they cross each other. Or, well, hopefully
Hopefully
they don't.
they don't.
Certainly hope they don't. His interrogation was enlightening, to say the least. He chopped a man in half and then stomped his head. Had to watch.
Yeah, hell got fucking brutal.
Hell is brutal. What are you talking about?
Hell
No!
used to be not.
That was
sound
out
like
of character.
hell.
That was out of character. Sorry.
I know, and this is out of character. Did you not notice, like, the fucking, like, bipolar switch between, I'm a nice stealthy boy, to fuck you all, I'm a rape blender!
That doesn't sound like how.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
well.
guess what? You know, you guys don't have the market cornered on mental instability.
Fair enough.
Certainly
Are
hope.
we mentally unstable?
Yes.
Anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting kind of late, and I think I should probably end it here before it gets too late, because if we dive down the rabbit hole past this point, we're all going to be here a lot longer.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's when we find the tunnel and then everything goes to
Your call.
Yes.
again.
So I would like to call it here,
Okay.
if that's okay with all of y'all.
All right.
That's
You mind me leaving the stream up for the after session banter this time?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I would prefer not, just
Oh.
because it is kind of after session between party banter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also
Shoot the
partially,
transceiver.
It's
All right.
feedback. I mean, this time it's positive feedback, but it's still feedback.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
by the way, Mike.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
fucking called the print.
That's
being
why I
a
didn't say
Kinsei.
anything.
I fucking called it.
I mean, come on, it wasn't that hard.
Anyway,
the prince
thank
eat
you
a
everyone for
perfect-
coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye.